The Untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing games been missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, this is the official William Zepeda versus Maxi Hughes live fight reaction extravaganza, and also it is day number 57 in our 90 days of boxing live series. So shout out to everyone here. Listen, I'm not sure how long this live is going to be. We're already damn near past the last fight before the co-main event. Eric Priest right now is on his way to a decision victory. Floyd Schofield is going to fight next. But while we're here, it may not be for a long time, but you bet your ass it's going to be for a good time. So
that's right.
As always, you guys know who's here to my left.
Listen, guys,
it's the one, it's the only. It's Pops.
I'm just going to say this right off the bat. I don't know how true it is. One of our regulars, God bless him, David Esther, last night came out and told me, Pops, do you realize that Zepeda turned down the fight with Ghost Martin? Like, really? I don't know what to think of that. I'm not saying you're lying or not, but you know what? If that's true, fuck Zepeda. I hope he wins tonight. That don't make sense, but fuck Zepeda. I hope he wins tonight against Hughes, but I'm just pissed off because that motherfucker should stand up and fight motherfucking the real deal, Ghost motherfucking Martin.
Why are we getting out of shape? It's
because I'm pissed off.
It's the lightweight division. That's what these guys do in the lightweight. They turn the fight.
No, Zepeda's been a
Golden Boy does that thing.
I like Zepeda because of the way he fights, his aggression and everything. And then I'm gonna hear this from one of my subscribers telling me that motherfucking Zepeda turned down Martin. Well, I hope Hughes puts him down. I don't think it's gonna happen, but I'm just pissed off.
Okay. Well, apart from before we get to Floyd Schofield, you got any thoughts on tonight's main event between William Zepeda and Maxi Hughes?
I just told you.
No, you're talking about Martin and Zepeda.
Yeah.
What do you think about Zepeda and Maxi Hughes? What we came here for?
I'm gonna ride with the motherfucking the thoroughbred, in my opinion. I still think he's a thoroughbred, but obviously it's true that he turned down the Martin fight. So I'm really upset. My fucking emotions, all kinds of shit. I'm pissed off because I believed in Zepeda. So Zepeda better go ahead and beat this motherfucking Hughes. That's what he better do.
All right. Shout out to
hit that like button.
And History Vault. This is on the Zone, and then good to see my guy Talkers Andrew Tockley back. He says, "I told you Liam Davies would battle Robles. He beats the fuck out of Sam Goodman. Hope you're good, man. I am well, and I did get a chance to watch. I didn't watch the fight live. I caught the highlights. Shout out to Liam Davies. He's the IBO champion now. Hopefully they make a fight like him versus Merjan or him versus Sam Goodman, so we can see him fight. Get guys at the top. He talks a great game. I like him. I like what he brings to British boxing. BT, do you think Zepeda versus Lomachenko is possible after this? I don't see why I wouldn't. Golden Boy and Bob Arum have worked together before. That's a really good fight for boxing. Why not?
Where's Zepeda go? What's happening with Martin? Then? Who's
Martin's fighting Tank.
Okay.
The IBF ordered Zepeda versus Hughes for the fight to fight for the vacant lightweight title.
Okay.
No, they didn't.
Is that true?
They're saying tonight's fight for the vacant lightweight title. It's an eliminator.
Oh, it is?
I came across a video from the Boxing Voice where he was critical of Nick Ballstyle, saying he was dirty and he doesn't want to see a weight trained Ray Ford fight him. No. What are your thoughts, BT? My thoughts are that when Andre Ward fights the same way and elbows people, it's known as a sweet science. But when Nick Ball does it, he's being ugly. So, keep that same energy. He fought a guy in Ray Vargas who was like a gajillion feet taller than him. And Ray Vargas, had to sit there and fight. And he didn't. Why I get that his style is not like crowd pleasing or aesthetically pleasing, but why is all the onus being put on him? There's got to be a little bit of onus being put on Ray Vargas, who was literally running for cover in the damn fight.
And I'm gonna say
those are my thoughts.
Yeah, you gotta respect. This is a guy.
And hold on. And to the point about Raymond Ford said that he would be willing to give Ball a shot at the title. So who cares what anybody got to say about it? If Ford himself, who, in my opinion, I had a lot to say about Ford, but he earned the right to do whatever the hell he wanted. He put on one of the best fights I've seen in a long time and beat a guy under the most ridiculous of circumstances, okay? If you want to fight Nick Ball and you want to give him a shot at the title, then that's his prerogative.
Yeah. I would say like this. Give credit to Nick Ball. I think he outboxed motherfucking Vargas.
I agree, Mike. He did get robbed.
Yeah, I mean, he actually got he outboxed motherfucking Vargas. Vargas, to me, I respect him. He was a champion, this and that, but he did not win that fight. Let's get real. He did not win that fight. Ball came in and did what he had to do. He took it in the chin, but I hope he learned from this and knows he has to kick some more ass. And that's not dirty. He put the pressure on motherfucking Vargas, and Vargas didn't motherfucking like it.
You know, let's get this out of the way now, Pops. Tell him, what are you sipping on? Because you all wired up. What are you drinking right now?
I'm drinking.
Because someone's going to ask, what are you drinking? You all wired up. Right
I'm drinking a little bit of apple flavored Heineken.
Yeah. So the co-main event is next. Floyd Schofield versus Scofield-Soriano, 13-1 from the Dominican Republic.
Didn't he say Scofield just called somebody?
Scofield been calling out. He called out some Matias. He called out Shakur Stevenson because he might. I think he's moving up to 40, which that makes sense because he's big. He's a big kid for 35.
Did anybody answer him back? Like any of the big names or anybody answer him back?
No.
Sure. I like Scofield. I was gonna highlights and how he fights, man. I think he gonna make some noise in his weight class. He 140, right? And Ali Michelle Rivera fights what? 142.
Correct.
I like Scofield over Michelle Rivera. I like Scofield over fucking
Also, Matias.
No,
okay.
No, not Supreme Matias. Rodriguez is the top player.
You know, apparently Floyd Schofield is Dominican, so Supreme Matias probably avoid him too because that's what he does. Like to avoid the Dominicans.
Nah, people are getting it wrong with this Puerto Rican. You gotta understand. If I know I can whip your ass before I get in the ring, why am I going to waste your time with you? You're not going to help me in anything. Your resume don't mean shit to me. Why can't I have the and I'm saying it again, why can't we have the Lopez Junior name? Why can't we have Paro? I can go with a little bit of Paro. I'll go Paro. Who else is my boy that I think that I should fight? The big names. Haney, all these other guys. Come on. Bring them on. Why do I have to fight these? I'm not gonna say second level fighters.
Guys,
why?
All them guys.
They will not do nothing for Matias' fucking resume.
Okay, because all them guys you mentioning, they're not trying to fight him right now. So my thing is, you can't bitch and moan about the guys that don't want to fight you, and then big time the guys that do want to fight you.
Those guys are not gonna do anything for him. He knows he can beat them. How much money is he gonna get out of nothing? They're gonna get more money off of him. When I contradict him there because I know that on one of the videos you were saying that Matias lowballed him on the 80,000 for a title fight, but it's not lowballing fucking Michelle Rivera because if he gets $80,000 and he gets a title, he gets more money and he gets opportunity. So no, hell to the hell no.
I like.
I might be a little biased.
I like Super Matias, but like seeing people.
Are you saying he's a bitch?
Seeing people actually co-sign this bullshit, it's actually making you want to see him get fucking punched upside his head. Honestly,
but
I like Matias. Matias probably my favorite Puerto Rican fighter.
Isn't he going back to renegotiate the contract with
Paro? Yeah, okay. So you got to ask yourself the question: Why did before Michelle Rivera LFG became a thing? Why did he get the fight done with Paro the first time? Because he offered Paro shit money. The same reason that Michelle Rivera and LFG are complaining is why they didn't get the fight done the first time. Okay, now hold on. I'm gonna cut you off because we got people here. Right, and we can't just ramble on. All right. MEZBX, shout out to you. By the way, Floyd Schofield is next. So
hit the like button, guys.
He said he likes Floyd Schofield more as a prospect than Keyshawn Davis. What do you think? Who do you like more, Keyshawn or Floyd? Floyd is a bit
I'll say like
more explosive.
I am biased to Olympic experienced fighters like Keyshawn Davis, but I like what Scofield brings in the fucking ring. I'm riding with Scofield, Holyfield, whatever his fucking name is. I'm riding with him.
Kid Austin.
Yeah, Kid Austin. I'm riding with him all day.
Holyfield,
yeah, I'm riding with him all day. Yep.
All right. You know what? That'd be a great fight. Assuming that William Zepeda can get past Maxi Hughes and takes care of business, and Raymond Murataya can take care of business when he fights on March 29th in Arizona. Mm-hmm. That's a perfect fight for the IBF title. Murataya is a guy that's been talking up a big game, saying that Keyshawn Davis is an easy fight. A lot of people believe he might be Robert Garcia's best fighter in the stable. Mm-hmm. If he is truly that, I think he's got enough fights, he's got enough experience under the belt. Why not go in there and fight a guy like William Zepeda, a guy that's a great volume puncher?
Okay, everybody's talking about Zepeda, and I know he's like a heavy favorite in this fight.
Yes, very heavy.
Okay, so that's why you can say that. Okay,
because Maxi Hughes is a good boxer.
Milton is saying, like you're saying.
Who was it? Andrew made a great point because Andrew's British, so he could probably appreciate Maxi Hughes' career more than most. He said Maxi has been on a mad run. I was there when he got stopped by Sam Bowen for the British title. So Maxi Hughes got stopped when he was fighting at the domestic level.
Okay.
And then what he did was pick himself off the canvas. He scored a big upset victory over Jonah Carroll.
Okay.
He beat.
But that was back. Jonah Carroll's old now.
No, this 2020 when Jonah Carroll was like had a bigger, when he was on a good run of form. Jonah Carroll just beat Scott Quigg.
Okay.
Maxi Hughes started beating a lot of guys he wasn't supposed to beat, and became the IBO champion. He beat Kid Galahad as well as the underdog. Fought George Kambosos. Remember, we were live for that fight. I thought he beat George. They robbed him.
Mm-hmm.
So Maxi Hughes has been overachieving. He's been punching a bit out of his weight class.
Okay, so he's taking advantage.
So really, he's playing the house money. If he wins tonight, the story continues. If he doesn't, nobody expects him to win anyway.
Right.
Andrew's saying Zepeda gets him out of there between 6 and 10.
Wow. Okay. So, there you go.
I'm
right with Zepeda. The thing about Zepeda, man, I'm so pissed off. I hope you guys just like. I always think it's a dream, but
the same people throwing shit at Matias are the same people who shitted on Andrew for not going to the UK to fight that bum Zach Parker for 100K. I'm
running with Matias because I don't think I know.
I mean, look. You know what? I'm gonna say it like this. Andrade should have fought that quote unquote UK bum for 100K because that UK bum Zach Parker just fought Tyrone Zeuger, the German fighter today, and got put on his ass by Tyrone Zeuger. Mm-hmm. John Ryder made him quit.
Did he?
Yeah, Zach Parker fought.
Holy shit!
No, Zach Parker won, but he fought this German fighter named Tyrone Zeuger.
But
Zeuger is barely, maybe he's top 50, maybe.
Right.
Put Zach Parker right on his ass. Parker won, but
and that's why you get credit when the gorilla is retired now. Shout out to the gorilla.
And my thing is,
Andrew, the gorilla from England.
And I don't want to make this about Andrew. We beat Andrew like a dead horse. No. All I'm saying is, same thing I said for Andrade. It's the same thing I'll say for Matias, and it's the same thing that I even say for Filip Hrgović.
No,
you can't. No, listen. You can't say nobody wants to fight you and then start sticking your nose at the guys that do want to fight you.
Those fights,
I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn.
Why are we gonna fight these guys?
Sit on the show and do nothing. Sit on the show and do nothing.
No, I know what you're saying. It's okay. You can act it. We knock them the hell out or whatever. But Matias is saying, okay, what do I gain for fighting this guy besides keeping in shape?
Yeah, Andrew. Yeah, he beat Giovanni Straffon, which is a good win. Okay. He beat Kid Galahad, and he beat Walsh.
Yeah, that's my whole point. What does he? I understand what he's saying. What do I get out of fighting these guys? Nothing but getting a tune-up fight, keep me sharp, and that's it. Nothing else. These are young bucks that are hungry, that want opportunities, and they want my name on the resume.
He just got a promoter, and he's already acting this way. Like, he didn't have no real promotion about it.
He's a beast.
He just finally got a promoter.
No, forget about Eddie Hearn.
No, I can't forget about Eddie Hearn because the issue here is money. So now you got a network behind you. You got a promoter who can easily bankroll you the money. Eddie Hearn has overpaid way worse fighters than Michel Rivera. And so if you what's going on with Matias is no different than what's going on with Hrgović or what's going on with Golovkin. He's a high risk, low reward fighter that guys don't want to fight. So you know what you do with guys like that?
You're not promoted properly.
Do you know what you do with guys like that when you really believe in them?
What?
You overpay the Michel Riveras of the world because you believe that he's gonna beat those guys. You keep him active, you keep him match fit, you keep him sharp, you keep that profile and the brand going, and then guess what? It gets to a point where the champions will get back into a corner and they'll have to fight him.
Let's be fair.
What does BT know?
Let's be fair.
What does BT
Eddie Hearn? We can say whatever we want about him, but he can actually promote the fighters and get them right. So Matias, that's part of the problem why people don't want to fight. A lot of people he doesn't get the big fights because he doesn't.
Let Hyro tell you the truth. Eddie Hearn can't promote. Why do you think Golden Boy has more dates in the U.S.?
Oh shit!
That's right.
Hyro. All I'm saying is.
By the way, just to go back to the Zach Parker thing. Okay. Andrew's putting it right.
Okay, go ahead.
Zach Parker is horrible. He got a gift against Darren Williams for the British title. And apparently, I guess now he's going to be fighting Diego Pacheco. Diego Pacheco going to beat the brakes off him. I'll put it like this. If Diego Pacheco don't beat Zach Parker, I'll have to actually question what I really believe about Diego Pacheco. Like, come on. And then he said 100 is okay for a guy like Andre, but 80K is a better offer for Matias' opponents. Andre couldn't get in all their fights. Look. Okay, so Andre got So now no. He's saying that I'm being hypocritical because and I'm saying that 100K was good for Andre to fight Parker, but what's
80,000 is enough for
80,000 is a bad offer for Mr. Rivera. Well, look, let's since you want to open the can of worms.
Oh shit!
That wasn't the initial offer. It only got that low because Andre pulled out the original fight where he was going to make millions of dollars. They had the fight set at the soccer stadium. So they got Frank Warren got tired of his nonsense. They made him the offer. They said, "Look, take it or leave it," and that it was what it was. He should have fought Parker regardless because Parker wasn't that good. Right? He wasn't that good.
And what's crazy?
It would have kept him active. He would have made a defense. But you know what Andre did? Andre did what he always does. Andre took the easy money. He took the instant gratification. He went up and fought Benavidez, which I give him credit for, and he got fucking annihilated. That's what happened.
Remember at the same time.
And now look at him. He's got a loss on his record. Nobody wants to fight him. He's gonna be the B-side against David Morrell, probably get beat up again. And so,
what was happening at the same time? Remember he called Eubank crazy shit, and he called Eubank for the fight when that fight was after that fight. He wanted to fight Eubank.
By the way, guys. Floyd Schofield and Scofield-Soriano are about to fight.
Yeah, but remember at the same time, I think he called out Eubank, and I'm like, what the fuck is Eubank?
And that's what I'm saying. Like Frank Warren won the original purse bid for Andre Parker. The only reason he came back with that bullshit money for Andre was because Andre pulled up
holy shit,
the first fight.
Oh, that's how much you
so the total was like 1.8. I think Andre had to make somewhere north of $1 million for the fight.
Okay.
But then he pulled out, and then when they renegotiated the fight, they gave him a lot less money.
Of course. Right.
You know? And I like Andre, but like there's some harsh truth. Even I had to deal with when it came to Andre. So it is what it is.
You're saying Matisse the same way?
I mean,
I don't think so.
Keep the shit up.
No.
Keep it
Eddie
up.
Hearns can go ahead and promote him and make him a bigger star. And I'll tell you right now, whether he does or not, I understand what you're saying.
Scofield was Dominican, right?
What?
Look at his roll.
Holy shit! What? Get an American name. Well, I got an American name. I'm Puerto Rican, so what am I talking about? Yeah. Yo, I think Scofield goes.
He's Dominican, so Sabir Matias probably won't fight her because Sabir Matias likes to not fight Dominican fighters. That's the new thing.
Bullshit. I mean, I'm a big fan of Rivera. No disrespect to him. I like him when he was everything, but if you tell me
how you
telling me that motherfucker?
Stop yelling at me, please. How you think the fight would go is irrelevant. It's about making the damn fight.
Why?
Because none of the champions are gonna fight you. Mr. Rivera is a good fighter.
He will knock the fuck out of him.
It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all. Doesn't matter how you think the fight will go. So I thought Orbek Komatar was an outbox favorite before. Did it happen?
Okay. I'm gonna just get my apple juice.
Anyway,
this guy's gonna get knocked lights out with him.
Here we go. Floyd Schofield in the ring right now. Co-main event. Main event is next. Shout out to everybody here. Make sure you smash that like button.
He beat Haney? Yeah, he got more power than Haney. He will pound the fuck out of Haney. You don't tell me you're gonna outbox him. This motherfucker, I'll beat the shit out of Haney.
Devin Haney's not gonna fight him.
You know why? He got his ass kicked. That's
he's
why.
Not high enough in the rankings yet.
Okay, the same thing that you're saying about him. Keep the same energy for Matias. Rivera ain't shit. All the other guys, that's my whole point.
Listen, then he should have fought Johnny Beck. Look, I've already beat Andre's career to the ground like a dead horse. He only got into that. He was only in those positions because of bad business decisions he made beginning in his career.
Hit the like button, guys.
Was he done wrong at some points in his career? Yes. Were there guys that avoided him in his career? Yes. Did Canelo avoid him in his career in certain in 154, 160? I believe so. But look what it got him. He got the money. Now he can't get fights. He can't even get a fight at 60. He want to go back down to 69. He's fight Morrell at 68.
Oh, he's trained by what's his name? I like him.
Look, this ain't about him. This is about Floyd Schofield right now.
I like his trainer too. I didn't know he was trained by him, brother.
Ronnie Shields, yeah.
Yeah, I like Ronnie Shields. Let's get it. Bring Haney. Bring everybody.
All right, I'm easy. I'm not.
You think his dad's a little crazy, brother? Schofield's dad?
Oh, his dad's hilarious. His dad,
Yeah.
his dad, Keith Shalder was talking crazy to his dad. Said, "You can't just talk to us like that."
Who said that?
He said, I always carry guns.
Who said this? This ain't going all the whole round, man. I'm telling you right now.
So just so you guys know, so the opponent Scofield-Soriano, he
I respect to him.
Most notable guy he fought was Starling Castillo, and he got outboxed by him. But he's 13-1. He's trained by Salah, so at the minimum, I'm sure he came in prepared.
Yeah, but I'm riding with Scofield, man. Scofield just got that mean streak. He's got that power too. So I want to see it tonight
All right,
too.
so here we go. I want to know one. I mean, yeah. I've been following Floyd Schofield for a long time. When the hell was he ever Dominican? I never heard him mention being Dominican until
now. For me, is he Dominican? Let me check this shit out real quick.
No, he's from freaking Austin, Texas. But I guess his heritage, he's Dominican.
Yeah, right, okay.
I wonder if anybody told Floyd Schofield that Dominicans don't sell like that.
So and the other guy.
No, because fighters will do that sometimes. Fighters will start representing their heritage when they can't sell tickets.
The other guy's from Ecuador, right, or something?
Scofield is from
Colombia or whatever.
The Dominican Republic. So it's Dominican versus Dominican.
Okay. We won't find out right now.
Oh, good left foot from Floyd Schofield. Okay.
Nice
little setup. He threw the straight right hand to the body and then came up with the left hook to the head. Good right hand by Suero.
I think you should think that his dad was just talking too much about Schofield. What do you think about him now? He's matured a lot now. He has. What do you guys think about that? I think he's matured a lot. Schofield I'm talking about. His dad used to talk a lot of junk, and he probably still talks a lot of junk, but I like Schofield the last couple of fights, and I like what he's maturing, and I like what he's doing. He's challenging himself, like the other guys are too from Matias.
Oh, big left hook again from Schofield.
Yeah, he ain't playing. He'll put this motherfucker
and one thing about it is there's a clear gap in athleticism. Yeah. So for Suero, he needs to get these first 3-4 rounds without getting knocked out because
you can't tell me
there's a big gap in athleticism.
You can't tell me that he can't match the athleticism that Haney has and he has. Huh?
I think Devin will beat Floyd.
You out of your damn fucking mind, man. You stuck on that damn jab.
I feel like
that jab. That's what you stuck on, right?
Floyd versus Keyshawn is a more competitive fight, but not Floyd versus Devin.
Are you serious?
Oh, good. Another one for Floyd Schofield.
I told you
right hand.
Long. I told you. Shit. Bring on Haney. Bring on Davis.
He might just get him out here in this first round.
I tried to tell you that.
Floyd Schofield beating the shit out this dude.
Yeah, I told you it wasn't gonna last long. I wasn't lying to you. Shit. Bring whoever you want to bring.
So I like Floyd Schofield.
Let me see what I'm reading. Let me see.
So Eric Bell says, salute to you brothers at True School Sports. Been checking out the 2024 Olympic qualifiers. It's looking spicy, but I only saw one American. Yes, that one American was Omari Jones. Shout out to Omari Jones for qualifying for Team USA. So there's a cut on Floyd Scofield's head. There's been an accidental head clash. So Schofield is bleeding profusely from the top of his right eye. All right, so very interesting first round. It was pretty one-sided. It was one-sided enough to give a 10-8 round in favor of Schofield, but an accidental head clash has opened up a cut on Floyd's head, and that could if this fight goes rounds, that could play a role. You know, the more blood you lose, the more fatigue you get. So hopefully, Floyd Schofield, for his sake, he can get this guy out of there because this could wind up now with the head clash being a tougher fight than you would think. That's a great fight. I would love that fight, but that's not going to happen. The best 135 prospect is Abdullah Mason. I agree. 100%.
Yo, he's getting meaner too. Abdullah? He's getting meaner, brother.
Hyro says, Sean is right. Matias isn't that good. I'm not even hating because he's not a PBC. Ergashev gave him problems for the first 2 rounds.
LBC, PBC legend, I beg to disagree with you. I am begging to disagree with you. Matias is a fucking monster.
Wish he was a monster and actually fought the guys that want to fight him.
Why? Those young bucks don't do nothing for his legacy or nothing. Well, I'll tell you one thing. I would fight any of those 3 fighters in any British fight.
Oh, snap.
of any British.
Just so you know, there was head clash at the end of the first round.
Okay.
Floyd
I will take
Schofield
any of those
southpaw.
challenges that are coming out than any British boxer that Eddie Hearn has. That I will say.
We're not talking about Brick. We're talking about
No, I'm telling you what Eddie Hearn might do. But I'm telling you right now, I'll take any of those 3 guys if Eddie Hearn has a plan of putting some kind of bread or whatever he wants to put. No.
I'm trying to watch Floyd Schofield.
Okay, I'm
and
sorry.
you talking about a guy who's ducking all the Dominicans.
Who?
Matias.
Man,
Oh, snap! Big left hand from Floyd Schofield. Floyd Schofield, this whole round, he's been a southpaw. Man, yeah, I think I'm with you, Easy. I think the referee needs to
what happened?
police this holding.
Oh, the guy's holding on.
Too much holding going on from Suero.
Yeah. Scofield just got to follow up that combination. When he catches him in one, come with another one. Don't wait. That's what you got to do. Come on, Scofield. Throw that motherfucking right or left. Come up with the other one. That's all. Don't wait for his reaction.
Andrew, who's British, says saying your British boxers are shit isn't saying much. We know, bro. We know.
I'm telling you straight up, my 4 eyes don't lie. I know disrespected it, but I'm saying Eddie Hearn put some shit up his ass and make it sound just great.
Yeah, Floyd Scofield needs to be careful because Suero is looking for that counter right hand. I want to see Floyd fight that southpaw stance.
He look good.
He looked pretty comfortable. He's back at southpaw right now. It's probably not the best idea, but it makes for a more entertaining fight. So I ain't against it.
Look what your boy's wearing, tassels. Your boy from Dominican Republic, the other one.
Yeah, he probably should use his jab a little more. Use that jab a little more and rely less on your athleticism and your explosiveness. Because one thing about it, guys, is I don't care if it's the championship level. I don't care if it's a prospect level.
Yeah.
The first 4 rounds of any fight are just about a fighter's.
Hit that like button, guys. I appreciate it.
The first 4 rounds are about a fighter's, athleticism and their skills and their athletic ability.
Yeah, but
and the referee finally takes a point away from Suero.
Yeah, but I'll be honest. You can't just always rely on that, Brendan.
No.
As you move up the ladder, you're gonna have to do more.
And then once you get to like the 5th, 6th, 7th round, that's where experience comes into play. Mm-hmm. And then if you're in a close fight and it's tough, then like rounds 10 to 12 is just all about desire. Who wants it more?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Dominican came with the tassels, Brendan.
Ooh, good counter right hand by Suero. Floyd's getting a bit wild though. They're comparing him to Mike Tyson.
Who?
The commentators from the zone are comparing Floyd Scofield to Mike Tyson.
That's why they shit commentators. That's exactly why they shit commentators. He ain't no fucking Mike Tyson.
Logic says if you could attend only one undisputed fight, would it be Bivol Beterbiev or Fury Usyk? Oh, that's easy. Bivol Beterbiev by miles.
I'm with that.
It's the better fight.
I'm with that with Brendan.
It's the more significant fight. It's the more. For me, I mean, you're asking me. I personally, Fury and Usyk with Fury damn near losing to Ngannou, and then Usyk, being on the right end of what people thought was a controversial.
Fury and AJ. That's more interest to me. Wilder and any of them.
Shout out to Philippians 415 with the $10 super chat. He said, "What's good, my Florida fam?" He said, "Stars 2, Panthers 1.
Yeah,
let's go."
Talk that shit, Philippians 413. Talk that shit. Yeah, we did it, Texas.
What you mean we?
I know.
You don't cheer for me.
I know.
What you mean we?
Oh shit!
Good to see you, man. Yeah, I took the loss last night. Panthers are bad in that game.
God bless.
But good to see you.
Thank you.
We're good. We're healthy. We're watching Floyd Schofield right now against Suero. It was head clash at the end of the first round. Floyd Schofield was dominating the fight early, and then now he's starting to lose his base. He's starting to lose his posture in there.
Yeah.
Good to see you. Thank you for the super chat.
Let's go Stars.
Joe Joyce looked bad. He needs a new trainer.
Did he?
I mean, he fought a complete can. Cash Ali is a complete. I don't like calling fighters cans because I don't like using the word bumps.
You take him all the way to
damn near. Joe Joyce got him out of there like the last 20 seconds.
Oh wow.
Cash Ali is this guy that fought even bigger cans. And Cash Ali fought David Price years ago.
Okay.
And it stands for biting David Price on the neck.
Oh, he did?
Like 5 years ago.
Holy crap. But I'm saying Joyce hasn't fought in almost a year and some change since the last that loss. So I mean, you gotta look at that too. You don't think so?
Say it again.
Joyce only has a process. He got that loss. Do you think he looked bad because of that or no? Thank you for the 413.
Guys like Joyce, guys
guys, I really appreciate
fighters like Joyce, fighters like Fundura, those kind of fighters that rely on coming forward and
you think
durability. Those kind of guys, once they get knocked out, are never the same. Never.
So you're saying
he got knocked out twice.
Okay, so if he beats this guy, right? He beat the guy on the UD or whatever.
Stoppage.
Stoppage for his confidence. You can't sit down in the hotel future him fighting Cheng Ling again.
Why?
Yeah.
Got knocked the fuck out twice.
Yeah.
Not gonna fight again.
He's got to get his respect. Okay. Nothing. No
some guys just have your number.
Okay. And he's old too, right? He's getting old.
38.
Okay.
Yeah. Hyro says, your boy Romo Gonzalez got knocked out, and then guess what? He came back. He became champion. So what's your point?
All right, I thought you like Matias, man. What's going on, man? I thought you were my boy, PBC legend.
Round 3 of Floyd Schofield versus Suero, and now Floyd Schofield is he's resorted to some Nick Ball tactics and throwing elbows of his own. Oh, big uppercut from Floyd Schofield.
Yeah. I wanted to throw more combinations, though. I'll be honest with you. But Scofield,
that head clash really affected him.
You think so?
I wonder if that's the first time he's ever been on the wrong end of the head clash where he's bleeding.
Yeah. Yeah, but he's got a good coach. He's got a good guy in the corner, Ronnie Shields.
It doesn't matter. Anytime a fighter hits the first head clash, you never know how you're going to react till it happens. Like when you have blood coming through your eye and in the middle of a fight.
Some fighters see blood, they become an animal in the ring. Some fighters that see blood, they become an animal inside the ring. They go in there and they go for the kill.
By the way, guys, a week from today, I'll be live for Dalton Smith versus Jose Zepeda. That'll be the next fight. Yeah. We can see him. I was just out in Cali last month.
You know what?
My boy sparred Zepeda.
I'll tell you what,
Eric.
I really like Zepeda, man. He's humble, the way he talks, the way he carries himself and everything. He's a human being. I like him. And I think he should get bigger fights. I think I don't know how old he is.
Bigger fights. He's had 3 world title fights. 4 world title fights.
And he folded all of them. No.
The first one he got, I thought he beat Ramirez. They didn't give it to him. The second one he lost to Prograis.
Right.
Was it 3 or was it 3 guys? Did Zepeda challenge 3 times or 2 times? I know he lost to Ramirez.
Yeah.
He lost to Prograis. Did he have another world title fight? I could be wrong.
I like him though, but he's old. Is he old? In boxing terms,
Been in a lot of hard fights.
Okay, a lot of mileage then. Okay.
All right, so round 4, Floyd Schofield versus Asturi Suero.
Yeah, he got a big cut on the headbutt, Brendan. You see the cut he got on his eye?
It's a big clash.
On his left eye. Damn.
Oh, good solid jab by Suero.
If you want that tassel shit, you better come on and do something. That's what I gotta say.
Dominican versus Dominican. Oh, and then Suero throws Floyd Schofield to the ground. And that's another point deduction from Suero. Yeah, you can't throw the A-side fighter down.
I'm not gonna say the dirty fighter. You got a headbutt and whatever.
You know what? I like this fight. I like all this dirty fighting.
Yeah.
Floyd with elbows. This guy with takedowns.
Yeah. But I'm not gonna say it's dirty, but I will say that it's part of boxing. We seen it last night.
He didn't. Zepeda didn't. He fought. His last fight was against Richard Hitchens.
Who?
Zepeda got shut out. Richard Hitchens shut him out.
Hold the fuck up. Let me rewind that again. I'm a little slow.
Woo! Big left hand by Scofield. Yeah. And then Suero picks him up again.
You're about to get disqualified.
Holy hell, he's about to freaking give him the spine buster.
Tell him, next time you do, I'm going to disqualify your ass.
He's about to give him the spine buster like Batista, the damn Batista bomb. He picked him up.
Scofield needs to do something about that. Hold on.
And I agree with Andrew. This is a good learning fight for Floyd. He needs to learn about this side of the game. I agree.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You can't be pretty all the time.
There was this one fight I watched one time. It was Bernard Hopkins versus somebody. Yeah. Early in his career. It was a guy he rematched in the 90s. Yeah. That was like one of the dirtiest fights ever. This fight's kind of on that level. Who was that guy that Bernard Hopkins, Bernard Hopkins showed the world in that fight how to be dirty.
He beat the fuck out of Joe Smith.
No, Joseph beat the fuck out of him.
Oh, that was?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm digging.
But yeah, Richard Hitchens, shout out Zepeda. It was easy. He beat Zepeda easier than Regis did.
Yeah, but that was a couple of years ago. He's not
Last year. Last year.
Okay, I can't. Holy fuck! Are you serious?
Correct.
I'm not a big. I like Hitchens, but I'm not a big fan of him than I am Zepeda.
Was it Antoine Eccles? Bernard had this one rematch that was so bad.
It was crazy.
Like he was so dirty in this fight.
Did he win?
He won, but I'm trying to remember who was against. It might have been.
Yeah.
It was. I think it was Antoine Eccles. It could have been Antoine Eccles. That's how you be dirty.
Jesus. Yo, Hitchens beat him? Was he?
By the way, Eric Bell's made a great point.
Yeah.
He says, keep the legendary Roberto Duran in your thoughts. Everybody hope Duran gets well. Yeah, apparently the Roberto Duran is health isn't good right now. So
seriously?
He might go soon.
Oh, I don't like that. I got to send a message. What's his name? You know what I'm talking about.
His son?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Son, we support him all the time.
Last 15 seconds here in round 4. Floyd Schofield, he's in a real dirty battle with a rugged Dominican and Suero. Good left from Floyd. And Suero about to pick him up again. He almost picked him up right there.
He about to get disqualified. That's what's going to happen there.
Shout out to Ngati TV. Salute to you, champ. Good to see you.
God bless you.
Why don't you ever mention Gary Anton Russell? He doesn't fight. There's nothing to mention. I mean, I like him. He's good. He beat Victor Posto. He's a good fighter, but Gary Anton Russell has like been MIA.
Yeah.
But shout out to everybody here. It's your boy BT, the untouchable True School Sports Empire. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe, super chat. We here. Main event is next. And Masamichi Ibuki, I heard he got I believe it was a 4th round knockout this morning, a 4th round stoppage over Kevin Vivas, from what I was reading. So shout out to him. He's back in the win column, and he's back to wreak havoc in the sport of boxing. Yeah, there's no point in scoring this fight anymore. There's been enough point deductions, and Floyd's been winning the majority of the rounds.
Yeah, he won this fight. He already know that.
All right, so round 5, the midway point of the fight. Still waiting to see if Floyd Schofield can navigate through this rugged, dirty veteran in Suero, because he's pulling out what they would call the veteran tactics, all the veteran tactics for this fight. Oh, big left hand from Floyd Schofield, and Suero's holding him again. This man,
He about to get disqualified.
I ain't seen this much holding since my high school prom. Hyro, some comments here aren't even worth addressing.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, if this guy continues and keeps it up, I think they should just straight DQ him. It's getting ridiculous.
Yeah, he's gonna get.
Anytime Floyd closes the gap, he's just immediately holding him.
Yeah.
No boxing, no trying to win. Oh, good counter left hook by Floyd Schofield. Now this guy is lunging down at the waist. I'll be honest with you, like, I got respect for all the fighters, including Suero, but man, if I never see him fight again, I'll be all right. This is ridiculous. This is nothing short of a shit show.
Why don't he just get suspended? What is it called? Cancel.
Yeah, he doesn't know any. He like Suero doesn't know how to fight in mid range. Doesn't know how to fight on the inside, and he just
that's
not for nothing. Like I know it's easy for me to talk from my couch, but man, he sucks, man.
Yeah, I told you
he's bad.
He got tassels on.
Respect to him for getting in the ring. I mean, respect him as a fighter, but like, you go in there, you're not even trying to win.
Yeah,
I know Floyd Schofield is strong. He hits hard. He does a lot of things that are very hard to figure out, but not even trying to work on the inside. Not even trying.
You blame it on
BT, tell Pops how PBC is back with the gloves or off documentary. Oh yeah, what? I know how they go out of PBC. They stopped it. So the referee has waved the fight off, and Floyd Schofield gets a very not the most sensational stoppage in the world, but they said enough is enough. This guy ain't coming to fight.
Yeah, he was telling the rules and wasn't doing the right thing. No, what's he crying for?
He's pissed off.
Yeah.
Sweater is all pissed off,
Yeah.
and he's giving it the old "they did me wrong" thing. And
where's Salas at? Salas ain't even there.
He's completely losing his composure. And the same reason, the way he's reacted to the stoppage is exactly why he had no answers on the inside for Floyd Schofield and made this a really horrible fight.
Yeah. I don't even see Salas there, brother. What were you going to say, brother? Before that, you were saying something.
He hit Floyd Schofield in the dick. He elbowed him. He picked him up. He gave him the spine buster. I mean,
twice.
Did everything to him.
And they warned him, oh, man, he's yelling at him. The other corner's yelling at him. His brother's yelling at him like he's crying. You did it to yourself.
Yeah, Brandon Figueroa is fighting Jesse Magdaleno on the Canelo card. That's a waste of time fight. Jesse Magdaleno, good fighter, obviously former champion, but we know I just know myself that he ain't really been living that life as a fighter. And he lost to Raymond Ford. I mean, come on, man. Like this, like if he was fighting somebody that was lesser down on the rankings or not even in the top 15, I'd be okay with it. But Brandon Figueroa, he's supposed to be in like important, like top tier fights. And at this moment in time, Magdaleno versus Figueroa is not a top tier fight.
This guy's crying, but he didn't behave like a fucking.
What's he crying for though? Like he didn't even try to fight.
Yeah,
like
play dirty. This is what happens. You lost your opportunity, my brother. You can't come in there and do all that shit and get all these points taken out and then cry about it. They gave you warnings and you didn't want to do it. So hey. I told you to suspend it.
Look at that. Bang. Straight from the Andre Ward playbook, right to the nuts.
I told you he was going, oh, twice.
Two
yeah.
of them. Jesus.
Holy shit. Twice, yeah. Damn, this guy come out there to show that definition of dirty boxing.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, like, I mean, it was a bad fight, but it was almost kind of so bad it was good. Elbows, low blows, spine busters.
Yeah. Look at his dad. He made me laugh. His dad. I don't know why.
His dad. When Keyshawn Davis disrespected him, he said, "You can't just disrespect us like that. The goons are still around. You can't see them, but they're around." And then he was like, "I did my meditations today. I'm good." And then 5 minutes later, he was like, "Don't disrespect me. I always carry guns.
That mother crazy.
I always carry guns."
Crazy. Yeah.
He said he was gonna shoot Keyshawn Davis and all this one time.
Are you serious?
Yeah, Keyshawn Davis got him all upset. Yeah.
His dad seemed like he's even killed.
He was. I would say.
I feel even.
Since I have someone to
I've even killed guys, and I even killed. So you get that bomb going.
I would like to see Scofield versus Mason.
Oh, you want to drink it? Okay. That was the main event?
It's co-main event. So the main event is next.
Yeah.
William Zepeda versus
who you got?
I mean, William should win, but I like Maxi Hughes' story. He's been an overachiever.
Yeah.
I mean, in a perfect world, I would like to see Maxi Hughes, get it done. But
is he your heavy favorite or
very?
Wow.
In fact, I'll check right now. I'll give you the odds right now. Maxi Hughes. Shout out to everybody. Get your questions down below.
Hit that like, super chat.
Let us know what city, what state, what continent you're watching from. So just so you guys know, William Zepeda is a minus 1,600 favorite. So look, I think it was a good learning fight for Floyd Schofield. Not every fight's gonna be pretty. You're gonna get guys like this, and I'm looking forward to the next time he goes ahead and fights a rugged guy like this. And this fight should give him the experience to deal with that kind of opponent. But here's Floyd Schofield, guys.
First or second, I couldn't see, so I was fighting blind on my right eye. But I still, was trying to get the knockout. But man, he was dirty. But no excuses. He did what he has to do to survive. I don't blame him. I'm glad he's good. So on to the next.
He had a reputation coming into this fight for some dirty tactics. How aware were you of that reputation coming in?
I was pretty aware, but he didn't really start off dirty. So I was like, maybe he changed. But like I said, he did what he had to do to survive. He got dirty, unscathed. I hurt him a couple of times. But, I didn't expect him to be, that dirty trying to pick me up and everything. I had to literally put my weight on him so he wouldn't pick me up.
You picked up another cut, this one over your right eye early in this fight. You mentioned you couldn't see out of it. What adjustments did you have to make to deal with that cut?
Just keep staying moving on my feet. Trying to block the jab as much as I could. Like, that was probably like 7 out of 10 I couldn't see. But like I said, no excuses. I was still finding ways to hurt him. And, even after the low ball, I was ready to continue because I felt like he was getting close to stop. He only did his dirty tactics when he was hurt.
When you have a cut like that, it happens in the first round of a fight. You know the situation in a state like Nevada. If it goes under 4 rounds, it can go to a no contest. How aware were you of that, the need to step on the gas early in this fight?
I didn't really care for it, only because, I know I had to cut, but I felt like the doctor was going to let me keep going. I was ready to keep going, but, I still felt like I had it in the bag. I had him hurt a couple of times, and, I got this.
Is it disappointing at all for you not to be able to pick up another signature win, another signature knockout? Because there were times very early in the fight that you looked like you were hurting him.
Yeah, it kind of like, damn, like, he shouldn't resort to those tactics. But it's boxing, fighters, they got to do whatever they got to do to survive. And y'all seen the fight. Y'all knew he was going to get out of there soon. I had him hurt, even when I was, couldn't see. So, I was just getting back, to my second win. And I didn't care for the cut. Blood was in my eyes. I was still on the hunt. But like I said, hats off to him. He did what he had to do to survive. No hate, it's boxing.
Do you think he was looking for a way out, though, when he's doing those things in the ring?
Oh, definitely, because the ref kept telling him, like, yo, you got one more time. And he clearly hit me on my nuts, And I never been hit low. It actually kind of hurt, I thought people were exaggerating. No, it hurt. But like I said, I was ready to continue. I'm a warrior at the end of the day. You see this cut, I got this cut. I licked the blood and I continue to keep going. And like I said, I could get a million more cuts. I'm going to still give the fans a good show.
The cuts that you've had over these last few fights, they are somewhat about you and your style, right? You leap in and you do create those opportunities where you can get cut. Is that something you have to change moving forward?
Yeah, Bernard and my dad, they want me to, be more patient. But like I said, I love to give the fans a show. And if it takes for me to lunge in and get that knockout, I'm going to give y'all what y'all came to see. But next time, we're going to get back in the lab. I'm try to stay, because the only reason I didn't keep my distance, use my jab, I couldn't see, so I had to go for the Hail Mary. Otherwise, I was just going to keep getting jabbed in my face. I was going to let that happen.
Let's talk about next time. You've got that regional belt around your shoulder right there. You're ranked number 4 by the WBA. What kind of fights are you looking for this year?
Man, I'm looking for all the big fights. Man, I'm just ready to fight, prove myself I'm the best. And I believe the top guys ain't going to be as dirty as him. So.
Congratulations, Floyd.
Thank you.
So there you go.
Well, Sir Joey said
I like the attitude of Floyd Schofield. You know what? It wasn't the best night at the office as far as like the opponent he got. This guy Suero was really dirty. But I think nonetheless it was a good learning experience. It's always a big watershed moment in the career of any fighter when they get that first cut in their career, because you never know how you're really going to deal with that situation until you go through it yourself. So Floyd, I thought he had a good attitude. He said, look, no matter what it takes, I'm going to give people what they came to see. And I can get a million cuts. I'm still going to try to get people to knock out and give people a great show on that. And I like that. So hopefully he uses this to, maybe lunge in a little bit less and learn his punching range a bit more and try to find that happy medium between being that explosive, shifty, athletic, specimen of a fighter that he is, that can punch, and a boxer, so we'll see how it goes, man. But, main event is next. It's good to be here, guys. 90 days of boxing, day 57, 33 more days. 33 more days. Then when these 33 days is done, I'm taking me a nice, week off. But good to be here. Make sure you guys get your questions in. What do you guys think of the main event? What kind of chance are the fine folks getting Maxi Hughes? Is there anybody out there that's giving Maxi Hughes a bigger chance than the odds makers are? Because, guys, look, I'm going to show you guys something. Look, the odds for Hughes versus Zepeda are pretty wide. I'm going to show you guys right now. Look, I'm going to go to screen share right quick. All right, so look, here are the odds. Here's the exact odds. So as you guys can see via the fine folks at DraftKings, Zepeda is a minus 1,600. Maxi Hughes is a plus 850. For those of you who don't understand betting, in layman's terms, minus 1,600 means that Zepeda is a wide favorite. You need to bet $1,600 on Zepeda in order to win $100. On the contrary, with Hughes being a plus 850, for every $100 you bet on Hughes, should he be victorious and score the upset, for every $100 you bet, you will get $850 for every $100 that you do bet. So those are the odds, meaning that Hughes is a big underdog. So do you guys see it as a closer fight than the odds makers? They know, just like most of us, Maxi is just here for the payday. I don't think Maxi is just there for the payday. I think Maxi's going to do what he can to win. I just think stylistically, it's not a good fight for him, honestly. But Maxi Hughes has never been a guy that's just there for the payday. He comes to win. But we'll see. The ring will tell all. It's one thing to lose, but it's about how you lose it. It's about the performance you put in. And I don't think he'll come in and lay down. I think Zepeda is going to have to go in there and still knock him out and break him down. But I think he will. I just think Maxi will be crafty. He'll be awkward. It'll be difficult maybe in the first couple rounds, but Zepeda's volume his volume and his physical strength should be enough to beat him. You know, that's what I'm saying. I'm on Andrew. I'm on top my boy Talkers. Maxi's not that type of fighter. He's not a guy that's gonna come and lay down. He's never been that kind of guy because everything he's got in boxing, even to get to this point, he had to, win the tough fights. He's not a bitch. So let's not disrespect one of the true warriors of boxing and one of the true warriors of British boxing. He's not that at all. Floyd Schofield won. Floyd Schofield won the fight. They waved it off in the 5th round because the guy he was fighting, Suero, whatever his name is, was being very dirty and just hitting him in the dick, body slamming him, giving him the spine buster. He pulled out every dirty trick in the book. There was even a head clash. So the referee said in the 5th round, enough is enough. Waved it off, and Floyd Schofield got the win.
I'm back.
Oh, and you know what? You came back just in time. You got impeccable timing because logic ass Pops. And before I even answer this, I'll let you answer this. What do you think about the WBC trying to implement 6 judges for the Fury Usyk fight? So I don't know if you heard, but Mauricio Suleiman thinks that he says he wants to experiment with the new idea to have 6 judges, beginning with the Fury Usyk fight. Okay. And he's trying to work with the WBA and the IBF and the WBO to do that. So what do you think about that?
That's good. And I'm going to go back to what we were saying about boxing. Until they instill the cohesive togetherness with all the sanctioned bodies working together and get the honest judges, then I will say that. But I don't give a fuck if you have 10 judges, 9 judges, 20 judges, because I'm going to tell you why. Because all these fucking judges are bought out by the promoters.
Damn.
So, and I don't really, I'm not a big fan. I respect him, what his dad did. But Suleiman, to me, he double standards, he contradicts himself. So how is that going to fix boxing to me? Tell me how is that going to fix boxing?
Well, I'm not against, personally, to answer the question, I'm not against it. I'm not against it. But what I am against is the timing of it. Why would you pick the most significant heavyweight fight of the 21st century to try out a new idea? You don't do that in that fight. You do that, in the smaller fights, and then once you have it implemented, then you put it in the big fights.
I'm gonna say this.
I think it's corny.
I'm gonna call it a spade a spade. This guy's double standard about a lot of shit all across boxing. So I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna say it again. I don't care if you give 20, 30 fucking judges. If the section bodies don't pay out each fucking judge for the fight, it doesn't make a difference. I question his integrity. I know boxing, that's all across the board.
I mean,
but this is
boxing is not exactly
but his dad is turning around. Was his dad like that too?
Yeah.
Okay. So
let's not romanticize the past.
Okay.
His dad did what he could to protect Chavez and help Chavez out when he was champion.
I don't like that. I don't like that. He needs to go ahead. What he needs to do, instead of walking 2 miles, fucking walk 10 miles. And said,
and just so you guys know, he's talking about
what's he saying?
He's talking about when Mauricio Suleiman on his Instagram does the WBC. He walks around to try to lose weight. That's what he's talking about.
I mean, if you agree with it, there must be something you see in it. That's good. I mean, not in this fight. And you saying you agree?
Hold on. I'm gonna cut you off. They're interviewing Oscar De La Hoya right now. Let's see what Oscar got to say. Hold on. Let's see what Oscar has to say right now.
As you saw, he got hurt in the first round or second round, and then it was survival mode. Dirty tactics. Obviously, it's a plan to step up Floyd and keep getting him better, more experience. But obviously, this was out of hand. This kid was just, he just didn't want to fight.
So Floyd Schofield, one of your better young fighters. Another guy coming up next, William Zepeda, one of the best young fighters you have in your stable. This is an eliminator for the IBF and the WBA, so a lot at stake in this fight. What do you want to see from William Zepeda against Maxi Hughes?
Yeah, look, a lot at stake. There's a reason why this is a title eliminator. Maxi Hughes is no walk in the park. Maxi Hughes is an ex-world champion.
No, he's not. The IBL's not a real belt.
I believe throws about 1,000 punches around. It's going to be exciting. I think Maxi Hughes is a
IBL will count, right?
But this will be a hell of a war.
We just have the schedule up for Golden Boy coming up in the next couple of months. It is a busy schedule, including May 4th, Jaime Munguia taking on Canelo Alvarez. Jaime's 43-0. He's accomplished a lot in a long period of time. Is he ready for this type of challenge?
He's been born ready for this challenge. This is what it's all about. Cinco de Mayo weekend. Are we going to see the changing of the guard? Or are we going to see the old lion reign supreme?
Probably the only fight I'm going for Canelo.
It's an all-Mexican showdown. I've been
I'm serious.
You want to share for that live?
Yeah, I got to do it. Yeah. Hell yeah.
He has to pressure. You have a young guy in Jaime Munguia who has to throw a lot of punches. He has to stay busy. Throw 5-6 punches at a time. Work your jab. Tire the old lion out. And go for the knockout.
Before that, April 20th in New York City. It's been 6 years since Golden Boy had a big fight in New York, going all the way back to Canelo against Rocky Fielding. This time, you get Ryan Garcia going up against Devin Haney. How are you feeling about that fight right now?
I'm feeling very confident. It's going to be one of those fights that could potentially be the fight of the year. These guys are 3-3 in the amateurs, and this 7th one is the one that counts. Ryan Garcia, I just talked to him. He's in great spirits. He's working his ass off in the gym. Don't mind the post. Don't mind. That takes like 5-10 seconds of his time. He's working hard every single minute of the day. So I expect a war.
All right, in 2 weeks' time, Zurdo Ramirez will attempt to become a 2-division world champion when he takes on our son, Gulmari. And we know Zurdo was an elite 168-pounder. He was a very good 175. Couldn't quite win a title in that weight class. How confident are you that he can become a 2-division champion at cruiserweight?
I believe in him a lot, and I strongly feel that this weight class, the cruiserweight division, will be one where he feels comfortable. I believe we're going to see a lot of strength and power and a new world champion. It's no walk in the park. It's no pushover. The champion comes to fight. I believe it's going to be a hell of a fight, but an exciting one. But I got Zurdo winning by knockout.
A great trainer in Gulmari's corner, too, and Abel Sanchez. That is going to be a terrific fight. Oscar, we'll let you get back to your seat. Great fight coming up. William Zepeda, Maxi Hughes, that's next, guys.
All right.
We'll throw it back to you.
So,
Indy, Chris, the countdown.
a very tactful, a very diplomatic, a very how do I say? A very just diplomatic. He's very diplomatic in his answers. Obviously, he thinks all of his guys are going to win, and they're all going to be great fights, and he's giving it all that. So we'll see how it goes. Interesting comment here from a guy right here. He says Ryan will win against Haney because of a disqualification. Haney holds too much in elbows. Put your money on Ryan. That's why Vegas won't go higher than plus 450 on Ryan. Okay, it's an interesting.
Wow. What do you say that the favorite is for what's his name? For Haney?
Philippians 413 says, just say you were the true champion. Who was in your weight class that you would want to fight for the belt? You're saying me? You're saying if I was boxing for real? So I walk around. Like right now, I'm probably around like, 148, 145.
I'm going to tell you a thing about my son.
I'd probably be like a featherweight, 30-pounder. So, we got to fight in a way.
My son is heavy-fisted. That's all you need to know.
We got to fight in a way. Or Joe Cordina. We gotta fight. Well, we gotta because you know what? But you know what?
Didn't somebody recently tell you that when you hit the punch pad?
If we fight, I'll say the mitts. Yeah. If we fight Joe Cordina, I'm the A side. He gotta be my demands. Yeah. So we weight training Joe Cordina.
I'm telling you right now. You all don't know. Brennan's heavy fisted. So if you wanna fuck with him, he's gonna knock you the fuck out.
I don't talk. You must be with the casinos. This advice is beyond retarded. Jairo says, I'm going to expose you when Canelo fights Munguia. Yeah, look, you know.
Who's Jairo going for?
Munguia, because Jairo says.
Jairo, please.
Because he said Jairo Munguia is in his real weight class.
Jairo.
He says we don't understand how good he is at 168.
Well, you're going to find out how shitty he is when Canelo beats him. How about that? I like Jairo.
He says, would you fight Cordina on the Tony Sims eggs or off of them? Oh, no, we're going to get him Vada and USADA tested. And he fighting in South Florida with all South Floridian judges.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, shit, brother. I'm calling this right.
Yeah.
We're going to do it in Florida. We ain't doing there's no crazy crap going on.
He says he's won over $150,000 on bets, and he says he has proof. We'll see how it goes, man. You know what? I'm trying to.
Who's he going for?
One thing, guys. I'm gonna tell you guys this. One thing I'm probably gonna start doing just for like big fights that I'm not excited about.
Yeah.
I might start just putting random bets down.
Yeah.
Just to make things more fun, like little $50, $100 bets.
For the hell of it. What you gotta lose?
You know, gonna burn money.
You might do good. Hey, you might be like Mickey Bay. Shout out to Mickey Bay.
So what? Plus 450. So what? If I bet 100, I won 450.
On who?
On Ryan Garcia.
Oh, because he's the underdog?
Yeah, because look, so this guy right here, he's saying, so look, to revisit the comments, he says,
guys. He's
saying the following. What he say? He said,
he said
point. Ryan is gonna win because Devin Haney holds too much. Put your money on Ryan. And then he's saying Vegas, the odds makers, they won't make the odds higher, like they won't make it plus 550 or 700, 800, you know, because Ryan is going to be a live dog in the fight.
Right.
That's what he's saying in so many words. Anyway.
You agree with him?
Huh? He says, nah, your ass is a 150 pounder. Nah, Harold, you'd be surprised, man. A lot of people that meet me in real life, they say, man, like, I thought you was smaller.
Harold, if Riddick Bowe, Holyfield,
couple of fighters in Homestead.
They want a couple fighters in Homestead, but these guys, these legends, literally seen him hit the bag, and they say he's heavy fisted, and they would love to train him. What I tell you, that's all you need to know.
About fighting in Las Vegas.
You don't know a real dog until you meet a real dog.
They're interviewing William Zepeda right now.
305-954.
They're interviewing William Zepeda right now. See what William Zepeda got to say. Philippians 4:13 says, I heard your dad talk Spanish. Can you talk Spanish? Just curious. Ya tú sabes poquito español. I got to work on it.
Sabe un poquito, pero Felipe tiene que 4 clases. Si tú quieres, yo te ayudo a tú también. He speaks a little bit, but if you want me to teach you, I'll help you too. Philippians 4:13.
But la mexicana es muy hermosa. Me gusta mucho mexicanas.
He loves the Mexican women. This is what he's telling you in Spanish, Philippians 4:13.
Anyway.
Yeah,
that's actually one thing I put on my list. I gotta stop bullshitting them.
You can do it. He's easy. You can go on YouTube at all kinds of shit.
he said, ¿Dónde están las putas?
Las putas están en la calle. They're out there in the streets. Let's go, Alan Powell. Shout out to you.
You see, it's been stuck on 450, and Haney's been up to around 800 and 900. Yeah, I'm gonna start paying attention to them betting lines with Ryan. When I was in Vegas, I was really up on the betting lines.
Okay,
because in Vegas, you go to the casinos, they got all the sports.
Yeah, the whole thing with me with Ryan is I don't think his mind's there, bro. Is it there? You think, or it's just a show, or it's just to sell the fight?
We'll find out April 20th.
Oh shit, yeah.
He says, last major on the Super Bowl, every rappers, designers, singers, actors going to bet millions on 900 on Haney and lose. Last time I was
basically tell you bet on Ryan.
I might do it just to get more excited about that fight. I might actually do it.
We've done it before. We'll do it again.
We'll do it again. Fuck it.
Yeah, I'll throw some money on there. Yo, Maxi's old, Brendan. 34 compared to Zepeda.
So guys, main event time.
Give your predictions. Give a state, what country, where you from, and you with the real tenor of boxing, the true school sports.
We got a super chat from Philippines
Wait,
413
wait,
says,
wait.
how do you say I love money and I love women in Spanish?
A mí me gusta mucho dinero y muchas mujeres. A mí me gusta mucho dinero y muchas mujeres.
So Maxi Hughes making his way to the ring. You know, he's been in the underdog many, many times before. Giovanni Straffen, Jonah Carroll.
So he's like in the late stage of his career.
Yeah.
Making a compliment. Thank you so much.
He should have got the win over Cambosis.
Thank you all for your likes and everything. If you need to learn Spanish, you know where to come. Yeah. You know what time it is. If you want to know hockey, you know where to go. Philippians 4:13. We just having fun with this, Philippians. Thank you so much. Gracias.
Yeah, thank you for the super chat and all the contributions. Pops is an OG. I'm from Fair Rock, Queens, New York, and Cali. And brother, your Pops reminds me of some of the OGs in New York.
That's crazy.
Everyone says that.
That's all good. Respect, man. That's all it's about. Having fun, enjoying life, and talking shit. Talking shit, but not eating shit. Two different things.
What do you think about the Cuban Emmanuel Plas, who's originally from? I don't know a lot about him. I'm not gonna bullshit you.
Eric, he just came right now. He just came recently.
He's Olympian.
Yeah, but what that mean?
He's Olympian.
Right, but I'm saying he just recently came.
He's in the Olympics.
Okay.
Olympics.
Okay.
I guess I'll see him in the Olympics when I watch. So I'll check him out when the Olympics start.
Yo, he got a lot of fans behind him. Holy crap! All the women out there.
So William Zepeda is in the ring. Maxi Hughes is in the ring. It's another installment of UK versus Mexico. UK is really up against it in this one.
All you guys give your prediction. What state, what country you from, who you riding with. I'm riding with BT.
I wonder what are the odds on a Maxi Hughes knockout.
You just have enough power,
I'm
right?
gonna look that up. Yeah, he's not a puncher at all. I gotta see
what could happen though. You know how much money you probably win on that shit?
What are the odds on him getting a knockout?
Yeah, you have to go to the casino. Let's get it. Let's go.
Oh no, here we go.
What?
He says, how do you say Dallas Stars in Spanish?
La estrella de Dallas. The Stars from Dallas. Everything you see in Spanish sometimes is backwards, but it means the same thing in English. Yeah. La estrella de Dallas. De Dallas.
I'm gonna start having a segment on every week for Pops.
How does this verb?
I don't know what I'll call it, but like it'll be like the Spanish phrase of the week for boxing. So I'll tell Pops like, how do you say hit that motherfucker in Spanish and put it on my shorts?
Yeah,
I'm gonna start doing that.
Yeah. Hey, whatever, man. It's all good. The thing in Spanish is so variable ways of saying things. So, but most of the time you speak Spanish, a lot of things are like
in reverse.
You don't say red door. You say
the door is red.
Door red.
Yeah.
So everything's reverse. Thank you, Philippians 413. God bless, bro. Thank you so much. Sport.
Johnny Beck is the best middleweight in the world right now. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot. I mean, I mean, that's. I don't know if it's because he's really the best or if that's how bad the division is. But yes, right now he is right now the best middleweight in the world.
Class 160, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know how you feel about 160.
I'm an old school fight fan, sending a shout out to True School, Familia, Godspeed, Peace, Infinite Blessings, and Kings from LA.
That's what I'm talking about. Bendiciones, puñeta. Yeah, vamos. Thank you.
For sure. He says, yeah, he gets qualified for the Olympics.
Okay.
I'm out of Lincoln, Nebraska, in Husker State, which is the home of Bud. Of course. Shout out to all the fine folks in Nebraska.
That's right. Nebraska's son. Crawford, that's what I call him. Call him Nebraska's son. Give your prediction, guys. Let me know what you think about this fight. City, state, what country you from? We give you a loud shout out. True School Sports. Thank you all 33 for being here. Thank you all for your support. And like Pops always say, our success is your success. Without you guys, we are nobody. Understand that. Thank you so much.
I'll say this too. One last thing about Floyd Schofield. Jamera Herring had an interesting tweet. I was just reading it. Mm-hmm. He said that Floyd Schofield he reminds him a little bit of Sean Porter's style when he leaps in there and he smothers his work. I can see it. What you guys think? Is there any similarities to Floyd Schofield and
Maybe that. I don't see that much. I think the work rate that Sean Porter brings in there, I don't think Scofield reminds you of that. But yeah.
All right, here we go. So Maxi Hughes up against it.
You think he'd be as upset? What does that guy say?
He's arguing with one of the dudes in the chat.
Okay. Sometimes I have to watch that too when I play. I gotta find out if they're arguing with somebody.
Sometimes, yeah, we think the comments are directed at us. That maybe dudes arguing in the chat.
Yeah, just
You want to go crazy.
yeah, I'll do that. I'll read it first. Here we go, man.
All right, so you go round one. Maxi Hughes versus William Zepeda. Southpaw versus Southpaw. It's the main event. Your boy BT, the untouchable, True School Sports Empire.
Man, I can't believe
Zepeda jabbing to the stomach. Hughes lands a little sweeping right hook that grazes Zepeda. Zepeda targeting that body earlier with a nice jab to the body.
Yeah.
Through the first 30 seconds already, I've seen William Zepeda throw 3 or 4 jabs to the body.
Yeah, I think Zepeda will get the power.
Good jab by Maxi Hughes.
So this is like a big opportunity for Hughes, right?
Yeah, good up jab by Zepeda. Zepeda working a very consistent, educated jab up and down. Hughes with some body shots there on Zepeda. Hughes circling to his right. Throws the left hand down to the body. And then a right hook down to the body from Hughes. Referee says it was a little low. Yeah, Maxi Hughes is actually having a little bit of success here.
Oh,
good, nice jab by
with that.
Maxi Hughes.
Yeah.
Zepeda just misses the left hand over the top. Okay, uppercut, straight right hand by or jab by Maxi Hughes. There you go. Good left hand by Maxi Hughes. Maxi Hughes boxing very nicely here in the first minute and a half. Good jab by Zepeda. Oh, good 3-punch combination right down the middle there from Maxi Hughes.
I thought Zepeda was a lot shorter. I could be wrong. Hopefully I get confused another fighter.
Good jab again by Hughes. Hughes boxing very well. One thing about Hughes, he's not a big knockout puncher. Doesn't have a lot of power, but he's willing in there to stand and have a fight.
In the boxing points, the points from boxing are not the weights only boxing for the fighter. Look good.
Good defense there from Hughes to pick the shot out with the gloves. Zepeda gets back to the jab to the stomach, but
this is the same guy I'm thinking of.
Oh, good straight left hand down the middle from Maxi Hughes. Hughes starting to move a little bit more now as Zepeda marches forward.
Holy shit.
Good body shot there from Hughes. Hughes with the body work, but
there's 2 Zepedas, right, in boxing, man?
Jose and William. Jose is the 40-pounder.
Right, but this is
William. This is the one that fought Jojo Diaz and threw like 1,100 punches.
And he's the most improved one, right here?
He's the younger one.
Right, okay.
And they're not related.
Okay.
He's actually from Mexico. Jose Zepeda is from California.
He's actually going shut up some inches last time I seen him.
No, just Maxi Hughes is small.
No.
Maxi Hughes is just small. It's not. He hasn't gotten bigger. Maxi Hughes is just small.
Okay.
But wow. What do you guys think? I thought Maxi might have just nicked that first round.
I mean, I like what Max is bringing in. He's boxing, getting his shot.
I thought Maxi won that first round.
I think Spade's going for that power. He's going to break him down with the body, and eventually he's going to get the good shot. That's what I think.
It would really be. I mean, look, I'll tell you this. Even if Maxi Hughes goes in there and actually does beat Zepeda, I don't think they give him no decision.
Because of the area?
Yeah.
I didn't even say that. You say that whole time.
I'm gonna tell you this. Don't.
Holy shit.
I'm gonna tell you this. Don't ask how I know what I know.
But I know. But
don't.
No, but I'm saying.
Let me finish my sentence, please.
Okay, go ahead.
I went to a fight recently. I won't say which fight it was, but over the last year, I went to a fight, and Fernando Beltran was there, and he's the promoter of Zanford Promotions. I believe Zepeda is a Zanford Promotions fighter. Yo, there was a fight that I went to one time that was close, and I actually knew the decision because I was sitting next to Fernando Beltran, like that area, before they announced it, and it was the exact decision. So Fernando Beltran got some influence with these judges, and I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, But this is why I go back. It don't matter how many judges you have, like Suleiman wants to do, because all the promoters and all this bullshit. That's how they buy out the promoters buy out the judges.
Oh, nice uppercut from Maxi Hughes.
And you buy out the judges, and this is what happens. So I don't believe in that. That's not going to change shit.
Zepeda marches forward, trying to find the range on Hughes. What's going on with me?
I like Hughes. He's actually going.
Good left hook to the body there from Zepeda. I think Hughes is staying in that pocket a little bit too long for my liking. Good, nice jab that pops back the head of Zepeda from Maxi Hughes. Oh, good. 2 overhand lefts from Maxi Hughes. And then another one for good measure.
I ain't gonna lie, but so far, I know this round's not over yet.
Good body shot from Zepeda.
Zepeda's on the body shot. He's going to that body, but I think Maxi's winning.
It's early on. It's early.
It's too early to say. He's being the box. He's doing the right thing.
Oh, good uppercut to the stomach there from Hughes.
Yeah.
But then an uppercut and then a right hook to the head from Zepeda.
Yeah.
And I think the pressure of Zepeda is starting to get to Maxi Hughes just a little bit, because now, even though Maxi Hughes is finding holes in the defense, he just doesn't have the firepower or the volume or the power to keep this guy off of him.
Yeah.
But he's landing. Good jab from Hughes. Another jab from Hughes.
Mm-hmm.
Good body shot from Zepeda. Right hook to the body from Zepeda. 2 right hooks to the body from Zepeda. Left hook to the body from Zepeda.
Trying to break him down.
He's trying to break him the hell down.
Man, Hughes is tough though. He's hanging in there with the high guard.
Oh my God! Uppercut.
Holy
right
shit.
hook from Zepeda.
Man,
Hughes is hurt.
Yeah, he's gonna break Hughes down. I mean, uppercuts and everything. 50 seconds left in the second round. Jesus. Just Zepeda in the red and white trunks. White glove, boxing glove.
Oh, 2
shit.
overhand lefts from Maxi Hughes.
Yeah, Maxi, I'm here. Fuck you talking about?
Maxi Hughes always, he never disappoints. He's one of those guys.
He's actually, but what I like about him, he stands in there, but he's not trying to run away.
Good uppercut from Maxi Hughes, and then he tied him up.
But
2 left hooks to the body from Zepeda.
But I'm saying Maxi's like standing there fighting. He's not running away. You know, most fighters want to get a pressure fighter like that, make the pressure fighter chase him down. Not Maxi. Maxi's standing like, yeah.
Good jab from Hughes.
Oh my God, this is.
And then a left hand from Maxi Hughes.
Holy shit,
man! I swear on my life, these fighters are so lucky. Maxi Hughes doesn't have punch. If he had punching power,
yeah, he'd be.
If out. Maxi Hughes, I kid you not, if Maxi Hughes had punching power, he'd be like a multiple division world champion. Zepeda.
But it was close, right? Maxi put a good show too. Yeah, for sure.
MBZBX says Zepeda is tailor-made for Shakur Stevenson. I agree, actually.
Yeah.
This tells you how bad Eddie Hearn fighters are. It's good that they gave the win to Kambosos.
Hey, was this Harold?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta give respect to him and history. Well, you have to give respect to what's his name? Zepeda's turning it up, but Hughes is standing right there too.
Yeah, this is not going 12.
No, I told you that. The way he's hurting him.
But I'll tell you this, man. A lot of these southpaws at 135, like the Shakur Stevensons of the world, and even like a guy like Scofield, they're gonna look at this fight and they're gonna look at the counter punching of Maxi Hughes, and they're gonna be like licking their chops
for a fight with Zepeda.
Yeah. Good body shot there from Maxi Hughes. Mm-hmm. But the thing with Zepeda, fighting him is very similar in my opinion. I don't think he's as good as Junta Nakatani, but to beat him, like to deal with him, it's very similar to how when you fight a Junta Nakatani. Yeah, you're gonna hit him, but do you have the conditioning and the volume and the power to get him off? Yeah. Can you withstand what's coming your way? Because you know the storm is coming.
Right.
Do you got your umbrella?
So you're saying that that's a future fight with Nakatani?
No, not even in the same way. I'm saying
to
beat them, it requires the same things.
Yeah.
Maybe around 3, Zepeda pushing Maxi Hughes back. Hughes is doing what he can, but Zepeda's just up in the pressure, round by round. And Hughes cannot match the volume.
No. I don't think he's gonna go to the whole 12.
Now Zepeda is using the angles. He's trying to.
Is this like for title?
It's an eliminator. So the winner of this fight's a mandatory challenger.
Okay.
For the WBA.
Okay.
WBO. Man, good snappy jab by Maxi Hughes. But again, He needs to keep Zepeda at mid range and outside as much as possible. There you go. Another snappy jab by Hughes. Zepeda. There you go.
Think Zepeda could beat Martin though?
I'll tell you right now. No. I don't know. That's actually a pick 'em.
Because Mark has combination.
He needs to finish the job of Maxi Hughes.
Yeah.
Good body shots there from Zepeda.
Man, this guy's gotta give it to Hughes. So he's tough, man. He's hanging in there.
I know sometimes you have a not so glowing thing to say about the British fighters. What about Hughes? You like Maxi Hughes?
I like what he's doing. He's standing there fighting in the pocket. So yeah, I respect that.
You don't think he's playing tap? What do you say?
No.
Oh, good left hook to the liver there from
him because
Zepeda.
He's actually there taking the tough punches and he's trying to counter those punches. Well, a lot of fighters from the British, they'll tap dance by moving around and throw their jabs, and that's all they fucking do, play tennis.
I actually think it would be in his best interest to play a little more tennis.
This fight.
Yeah. Good right hook to the body from Zepeda. Zepeda putting that suffocating pressure on Hughes. Hughes is backing up. And Zepeda is just working that body. Right hook to the body. Left hook to the body. I'll say little Hoya is going to lose his shit if he stops Maxi Hughes. He's going to go crazy.
Is he?
He's going to say, yeah, Star was born tonight. I'm gonna say like Oscar says it. He's like, yeah, Star was born tonight.
I like to see, man.
Zepeda's just suffocating him. He reminds me of a less, like, honestly, that's what, when I watch him fight, he reminds me of a less skilled Junto. Because it's the same thing.
Yeah.
You got to deal with the suffocating pressure the whole damn fight.
Yeah.
And there's Shane Mosley Jr. ringside.
Yeah.
I know who he's fighting next.
Who?
I can't say.
Oh, she'd be fighting all kinds.
I know who Shane Mosley Jr. is fighting next. He's ringside, but yeah. I know who he's fighting. He getting beat up. That's all I'll say.
Jake Paul?
I'm not gonna say who he's fighting, but
Jake Paul fight Mike Tyson. I say Jake Paul. That's loud.
I got a 2-1 for
Zepeda. Definitely.
BT Maxi ain't a Santiago. I mean, I don't think he's as tough as Santiago, but I think he's a little more skilled than Santiago, even though Santiago was champion. Alapal is always hating on the Europeans. He says this game ain't for Europeans.
Is he what he said every time?
Every time he hates European
fighters. For
fighters.
as long as you know him?
All of them.
Why? He mustn't like British boxing, too. He mustn't like British boxing. Like me. You're right, Alapal. You're right. Fucking tennis ball bullshit.
I mean, Joe Calzaghe disagrees.
That's the only private guy that nobody came from nowhere that thought was going to be what he was and what he is.
Josh Taylor disagrees, too.
Did Joe Calzaghe ever fight Frost?
Nobody fought Roy Jones and Bernard. He beat them both to end his career.
Yeah, but the question was, would he beat Frost?
Come on.
I know.
What a school Frost.
Yeah.
So round 4, Zepeda versus Hughes.
Yeah, I was kind of disappointed you never got that interview with him.
Good left by Hughes.
He didn't show up, so hopefully we go back to the UK.
I'm not really stressing about it. Good job by Maxi Hughes.
Great interview, Brandon, with him. I would love to get an interview with him.
I don't stress about those type of things anymore.
I know you don't. You're a different level. Mentality is matured a lot. But
last 2 minutes here in round 4.
Like interview with him.
So far through 3 rounds, power punches landed. Zepeda 60 to Maxi Hughes is 29. So clearly the volume of Zepeda.
Yes, outshining.
Right now, far outshining Hughes.
Yeah.
And the question got to be, how much more of this can Maxi Hughes take? Is it going to be death by 1,000 blows, or is it going to be?
And he's older too, so
good body shot there by Hughes and uppercut from Hughes.
Overachieve a lot, but this right here, boy.
Good left hook to the body from Zepeda, and then a left hand to the chest, and then a right hook to the head from Zepeda.
Has Hughes been ever knocked out?
Hughes?
Yeah,
not in a long, long time.
Holy
good body shot again by Zepeda. And he's got Hughes on the run.
Oh, man, he's breaking it. Yeah, breaking that damn body down. Look at him. Oh,
right hook to the body. Left hook to the ribs.
Shit. That's what I'm saying. Why wouldn't I fight fucking Martin? It's a beast. I like you. I like that Zepeda company.
There you go. Good body shots again from Zepeda. Hughes ready to go. Hughes is doubling over. I think they might throw the towel in soon.
You think so?
It might be that time. He's taking a lot of... His piss is going to be as black as his shoes tomorrow.
Holy shit, man.
William Zepeda is
Oh my
rearranging
God,
this dude's
he's beating him
entire
up.
kidneys. Jesus.
God damn. How is he taking that, Brendan? He's not even fighting back.
He's not fighting back.
He's in a high guard.
And now there's nothing on his punches. That towel's coming in. If his corner cares about him, that towel will be coming in soon.
Yeah, you got to bring it down, man. This guy,
Because he tried to
he's
throw
going to that body.
He just tried to throw a jab. There was nothing on it.
No. How much time left? Oh, 18 seconds.
15
left.
seconds, which is an eternity.
Get
Left hook to the body from Zepeda.
Holy shit. If not this round, the next round you're going to put him out. Damn. Shout out to Hughes. He's tough, though. He ain't trying to run away from it. Holy
They
shit.
might got
That's his wife?
That's his wife.
Oh, my God. She's like, wow.
His wife's face, she's like, what the hell's going on?
No, they might throw a towel in.
I personally think they should throw it in.
They're talking about it, yeah.
The trainer's talking to the referee. And that's it.
Yeah,
That's it.
That's the right thing to do.
The trainer, Maxi Hughes, does the right thing. William Zepeda gets a devastating, one-sided fourth-round stoppage over the brave but very overmatched British fighter, Maxi Hughes.
Why do you want to fight Martin? Have they asked him? They should have asked that motherfucker why he not fighting. That shit pissed me off.
As I said yesterday, BT, this is nothing but a stay busy fight for Zepeda. Yeah, that it was. It was very easy.
Yeah, but hand hit 3 wall. I'm kind of pissed off that he's not fighting Martin, though. That shit got me pissed off for real. Like, I think he will beat Martin. You don't think so? I think he will. Fuck, man. Something happened in the politics of why the fight didn't happen.
I would like to see him fight Shakur Stevenson or Raymond Murataya next.
Who?
William Zepeda. Because unlike, especially if he fights Murataya, he ain't going to be able to walk right through his punches. I mean, like, Maxi's a skillful fighter, crafty guy, overachiever, but Maxi don't got nothing on his punches.
Nah.
And this guy, round by round, he just gets more energy.
Oh my God.
I mean, if the fight would have went to 6 rounds, you would have saw. Honestly, this is gonna sound crazy. I think that if there hasn't been a fight in his career I think there's gonna be a round in his career at some point where he throws 250 punches in 1 round.
I told you,
because he just keeps going.
This is what when guys tell me that he turned down fights, it's hard for me to believe.
Why is it hard for you to believe? This is a business.
Brendan, this motherfucker is an aggressive Mexican fighter.
Get your feelings out of this.
I mean,
get your feelings out of this. This is a business.
Volume punching motherfucker that comes forward. Why wouldn't he want the best?
It's not him.
Oh,
he ain't making the damn decisions.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Only like 3 guys in boxing make their own decisions. Canelo, Joshua, and like
Floyd when he was with Floyd.
That's it. Canelo and Joshua, and Devin Haney. Those are the only 3 guys where you can say they don't want the fights because they actually aren't tied down.
But didn't you say that the promoters asked him more choice of what fight they want to fight? Didn't you say that?
Yeah, but they might not give that guy an option.
Okay. You just find this guy and that's it.
They're gonna have him fight Loma for the IBF belt. That's a good fight. Harris Rival says Pop Zepeda has been a pro for almost 10 years. He's hardly progressed his career, yet he's very talented. It makes no sense. Zepeda is a diva.
Okay, I'm with you. That respect. Thank you, Harris Rival. You know I respect your opinion.
BT, how do you think Ryle does against William Zepeda?
He get fucking pieced up.
That'd be a good fight. I think Ryle got some firepower for him. I like that fight. Make that fight.
You out of your damn mind.
I think William probably outwork him, but
Zepeda will piece him up. I don't think.
I love to see it.
I think Zepeda will piece him up. I like Ryle, but I don't think he get enough from Zepeda.
Guys, prepare yourself for an epic load of propaganda and shit talking from Oscar De La Hoya. He gonna say, yeah, I think tonight a star was born with William Zepeda, and we're ready for the big fight.
He doesn't have
we are ready. We are ready for Shakur Stevenson.
He doesn't have fighters in the stable, does he? I'm happy for. Oh, look who's that? That's what the fuck? Let me see about that.
I cannot wait to see Oscar just blow a bunch of smoke up his ass. This is gonna be great. And yet they mentioned Tank. Yeah, Tank's another guy. These guys like Tank, Devin, Canelo, Joshua. These guys can pick who they want to fight.
Yeah.
Everyone else got to adhere to the promoters and the managers. You know.
Right.
And you know what? Even look,
right.
even in the case of Canelo, guess what? He's a promotional free agent, and he can dictate who want to fight. But guess what? You know he got a manager, right?
Yeah.
It's Eddie Reynoso. So even Canelo got a manager.
Yeah. Yeah, I would love William to fight all these guys. Tank, Shakur, Devin, Ryan, Pitbull.
Honestly, I think Shakur Stevenson will box the shit out of William Zepeda. Easy.
Even with that pressure?
I think William Zepeda.
Even with that pressure he brings in?
William Zepeda will lose 9 out of 12 rounds to Shakur.
Are you serious?
Yes. So here we go. Here we go.
You just wear guys down.
That'd be a good fight. Never Zepeda?
What did you think of your
Oh my God, that'd be a great fight.
Tu victoria número 30 y tus victorias cada vez se ven igual. Vas al ataque.
See you at the Haney fight. Yeah. I'm Outfit and subscribe, Element, and you sound like Oscar. Thank you, man. Yeah.
Thank you. God bless.
I don't know if I'll go to that fight, but we'll see how it goes, man.
You still waiting about that shit? Crazy, Brandon.
Nos hemos llegado al 100% y por eso son las actuaciones. Y agradecerle a todo mi equipo de trabajo que
They say I do sound like Oscar.
You do, yeah.
A star was born tonight.
Yo, this guy right here imitates a lot of people. Don't get it twisted. He's like his boy Sean and like Eddie Hearn.
Thank everybody, and let's keep going.
Maxi Hughes is an experienced guy. When did you feel like you had kind of broken him down in this fight?
Maxi Hughes tiene mucha experiencia. ¿En qué momento te diste cuenta que le estabas haciendo daño?
No, luego sabía que la estrategia era trabajar el cuerpo y terminar arriba. Lo empezamos a aplicar, sacándole sus golpes, a pegarle abajo.
I'm a big fan of this guy too. That's why I can't see him turning fights down.
We worked on it, go low blows and then go up. And that's what we did, pressure him, and that's what happened in the fight, and that's what we worked for.
Got some of the replays here from the action in the early rounds of this fight. What was your game plan going up against Maxi Hughes?
Oh, yeah. I'll be live for all those fights. I'll be live for that one. So I'll see you at that one. I'll be live for that one. I'll be live next week for Jose Zepeda and Don Smith. I go live for all the fights, so we'll be here.
Thank you all for your support.
We knew it. We worked during camp, like I said before. Attack him when he gave us the chance. Don't overdo it because he could be dangerous. But at the end, we worked hard, and this is what happened.
How much has your confidence grown over the last couple of years as you've risen up the rankings?
I'm scooting, but not in the shot. Not in front of the camera.
Yeah,
you can't see.
Yeah. I'm watching it.
Bueno, pues no es la confianza, al contrario, siento más responsabilidad de seguir dando este tipo de demostraciones y sabemos que los rivales en puerta son más fuertes, son más experimentados y hay que trabajar más.
It just happens to be that's the way it is. We keep on working. We know whoever is ahead of us, they have a lot of experience, and we have to keep on working.
You do not have a world title yet, but do you believe you're the best lightweight in boxing?
No tienes un
of course, you're gonna say yes.
Por ahora, pero crees tú que eres el mejor en tu división en el boxeo en este momento.
I next champion de Mexico.
English.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Now the mandatory for two sanctioning bodies, world titles. One that's held by Gervonta Davis. One that will be decided in a fight with Vasily Lomachenko and George Kambosos. What do you want to do next?
¿Qué quieres hacer ahora? Eres el retador oficial para dos títulos diferentes. Los campeones los conoces. ¿Qué quieres hacer ahora?
I am ready for Shakur, de Gervonta, de que sea.
Wow.
Quiero ser campeón del mundo.
You guys are both of them.
He's telling to break that. He's bringing that English on.
Yeah.
We're ready for whoever. Whoever is on that list, we're going after. Now, who has to do the homework is Oscar de la Hoya.
Congratulations, William.
Thank you. Un saludo a Matar Técnico, a quien ha alcanzado. Muchas gracias por el apoyo.
Oscar, we'll turn to you.
Here we go, my favorite part. Here we go.
Performance, he's relentless. Like I said, Maxi Hughes is a tough ex-world champion, and it was very impressive. We believe in William. He's ready for anybody. This was an eliminator for 2 world championships. We're going to go back to the drawing board and call out whoever wants to fight William, whoever has
The balls.
to face William.
All right, so who do you want to see him in with next?
I would love to see him with anybody, with Shakur Stevenson. Shakur, if you're watching, let's get it on. Let's go. I would love to see him with the winner of Kambosos and Lomachenko, which would be great. That would be a terrific fight. But William Zepeda is ready for anybody.
I appreciate it, Oscar. Congratulations, William. Guys,
Wow.
throw it back to you.
I think so. You don't think so?
For anybody?
So
Hell yeah.
Williams.
I'm a big fan of him. That's what I say.
Williams Zepeda gets the 4th round stoppage.
Big
Over
fan of him.
the overmatched and brave Maxi Hughes.
Yeah.
They're saying he's ready for everybody. We shall soon see when it comes time to make the fights happen. But your boy BT, the untouchable True School Sports Empire. Pops, you got any thoughts about the performance?
I've been
and who do you want to see him fight out of the guys?
I've been
35.
I've been a big fan of Zepeda. When I seen him fight a couple of years back, and I like the way his volume punching and everything, and he's only gotten better. I would love to see Tank. Tank hasn't really, to me.
Not doing no damn Tank fight.
Hold on, Tank, Shakur, all you motherfuckers that think you're the bad motherfuckers in your division, come test this Mexican, please. Come test him and let me know what time it is.
That's how you feel?
Yeah, that's how I motherfucking feel.
How about Williams Zepeda versus Keyshawn Davis?
Keyshawn Davis, that'll be a tough fight. I think, for me, I like both the fighters, but I think what I've seen for Keyshawn, he's only going to get better. He's only get better. I'll leave it at that.
Let me see. He called out everyone but Tank. We know he'll make him look like Leo Santa Cruz.
Nah, I mean, you heard Harold. Come on, please. You heard what
listen. I'm gonna tell you like this. There's honestly not even any point of calling out Tank because you know what Leonard Ellaby's gonna say? Javante Davis, the biggest star in boxing.
He'll put other feet.
I remember when I was covering the Javante Davis versus Ryan Garcia fight, and we were at Barry's Boxing, and I asked Tank a question about fighting Haney versus about fighting Haney or Shakur, and Ellaby cut it, and he said Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia, and then Javante Davis was like, my man. Basically saying, yo, don't ask him no questions about Devin or Shakur. So
the thing is,
they're not gonna
elevate.
They could call him out to the cows come home. I don't think that fight's gonna happen. Yeah. Williams Zepeda needs to get a world title, and then he needs to build. He needs to become like damn near a Canelo level star for Tank to entertain that kind of a fight. Because right now, right now he's a higher risk, low reward fighter. Tank Davis wouldn't get anything in fighting him. Forget. Tank Davis is barely fighting. So
first of all, what has Tank Davis done to make him that legit fighter besides fighting Rolly? He did this, that. What makes him elite of the elites besides his talent?
He can knock you out with both hands.
Has he been a true champion?
He could no, not really. But
say that again. Has he been a true champion?
He's only won one, maybe two legitimate world titles. But look, Tank is a versatile. He's a versatile knockout puncher with both hands.
Well, we've seen that.
And the reason why he can get away with this bullshit is because unlike these other guys, he's got his business outside the ring squared away. People actually come to watch him fight. So when you put asses in them seats,
you sound like Ellaby.
No, I'm just telling you the truth. Like I really
gotta tell me if you put a Cinco de Mayo with Zepeda with Tank in Los Angeles, Las Vegas, where the fuck it's gonna be? It's not gonna sell out. Zepeda is big.
He's not big. He just fought at the Cosmopolitan. That's the smallest venue in Hold on. Let's pump the brakes for a second.
Okay.
Just because he's Mexican. Doesn't automatically make him a ticket seller. That's not how it works. Okay. They still have to make a bigger name. Okay. All right. He's not Canelo. He's not.
But you see his skills. How about him and Navarrete?
Different weight classes. No.
Man, I'm telling you right now.
Well, actually, no. I'm wrong. Navarrete's fighting at 135. He's gonna fight Dennis Beranchyk. So I wouldn't mind it. If both
got volume punching. That'd be a great fight too. I mean, I'm big on Zepeda. When you told me he turned down fucking goals, it's hard for me to believe. But like you say, it's not him. It might be the promoter or the manager, whatever the case may be. But nevertheless, we gotta give credit to Zepeda what he did tonight. I
would like Navarrete versus Zepeda. I actually think that's actually a fight. If he gets the belt against Dennis Beranchyk, that's the fight I think Oscar should push for. Two very, very strong Mexican volume punchers.
But
it's a win.
But the question to you is,
Navarrete can sell too. So
like you always say, business is the first thing before anything else. Would the Navarrete Zepeda fight make more money than the Tank or Shakur or whatever other fighter fighting William Zepeda? Would Tank, with Shakur,
any fight with Tank involved at 35 is gonna make the most money. He's the money man around those weights. Around 35, he is the money man.
Okay.
People don't like that, but if I've been to Tank fight. I'm telling you not what I think. I'm telling you what I know.
The proof in the pudding. Yeah.
Like he people who don't even give a shit about boxing come to watch Tank fight.
Right.
So when you got that, not a lot of fighters in America got a casual fan base. You got a casual fan base.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of these guys don't. Only got the hardcore fan base.
The thing about Tank, he brings out the stars.
He just brings out people. It don't matter if it's stars or whatever. He just brings out people. People sell out. His fights sell out.
So you're saying a couple of years.
That's why Golden Boy looks stupid for telling for Oscar telling Frank Martin to go fight Shakur. Yeah, because when Frank Martin wanted to fight William Zepeda, Oscar told Shakur to go fight Frank Martin. So and right, if you guys want to know why I absolutely hate the lightweight division and even I guess 142
even now,
all these guys. You don't know. Well, they're supposed to fight each other. No, I want to fight him. No, I want to fight him. Everyone's turning on everybody.
But are you blaming the promoters or are you blaming the fighters?
Both.
Okay.
I'm blaming the promoters for not seeing the bigger picture, and I blame the fighters a lot of times for being entitled and being very difficult to work with.
Okay. Like
a lot of these guys, like I'll use Shakur Stevenson as an example, right? Shakur Stevenson got one fucking career title defense in his whole career, but he's praised as the messiah of boxing. You know, and I like him.
Yeah.
I've been a fan of Shakur since before he was even in the Olympics. Look,
who you like more?
Look, I'm wearing a Shakur Stevenson Edwin De Los Santos shirt right now as I'm speaking.
Yeah, who you like? But who you like better, Ford or Shakur?
Definitely Shakur.
Yeah,
I've been a fan of Shakur since before. I've been a fan of Shakur.
I remember when you interviewed when
I had one of the first
like
ever
10 years ago.
I had one of the first ever Shakur Stevenson interviews on YouTube.
Check out my receipt.
Come on.
You're right.
I wish I was Tank's manager. I have him fighting at least three, maybe 4 times a year, keeping him out of trouble. Yeah, well,
he's always in trouble.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna tell you like this. Speaking as somebody who I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm officially a manager yet, but I'm helping some fighters out. We all think we could do these things until we actually got to do them. You know,
I thought his trainer was the one like on top of him and stuff. I thought Mr. Ford, trainer Ford, was supposed to be around him and doing.
Come on, listen. There's 24 hours a day. Your trainer's not gonna do 24/7.
Yeah.
At some point, you gotta take a piss and go eat and go to sleep and So at sometimes there is a thing called personal responsibility, but you gotta acknowledge the comments because a lot of people are chiming in. We're actually reaching peak numbers right now.
Yeah, hit the like button. Hit the like button, guys.
I'm gonna stay on for like 20-30 more minutes.
Hit that like button. Any questions? Let's
go. Subscribe.
Yeah. So
super chat. Hold on. So let's get to the comments. Okay. All right. Yes, Navarrete versus Zepeda will be a Mexican version of Morales versus Barrera. If Topping and Golden Boy really want to work together like they claim, they should make that. Exactly.
I'm with you, Eric.
I've been seeing De La Hoya. I was just in Vegas last month.
He'll be there again.
I'll be back there really soon. But I was just there last month when
hit that like button, guys.
I went to Sinisa Estrada Rajoka Valle. That's a Golden Boy top ranked promotion. You got Oscar De La Hoya and Bob Arab having a love fest with each other, talking about how they want to work together. So if they really and truthfully are serious about like working together, that's a fight that needs to be explored. That's a fight that needs to be looked into. And I hope that's a fight that they do look into because it makes a lot of sense. You know, two Mexicans, that sells. That will sell. That right can sell on his own.
Oh my God.
You know, Jairo says that we're hating because last year Gervonta Davis fought twice last year. But Jairo, your dates must not be very good because he fought twice last year. he fought in January and he fought in April. All right, so when he does fight again, Jairo, it's going to be over a year layoff. You know, which by PBC standards, that's not too bad.
That's okay. Yeah,
that's okay. But
yourself getting dust.
But for a guy of his caliber, I know he had issues with the law. He had an ankle bracelet, so I get all that. But you don't want to see Gervonta Davis, a guy that's one of the stars of boxing, fighting a little more.
And you want to make the most money with him. I mean, you invested in him, so why not?
Rocky says that Shakur Stevenson will run against William Zepeda. What do you think? Do you think Shakur Stevenson will do the De Los Santos and the Nakatilia?
I'm with Rocky on that because Shakur has shown me something different. He couldn't handle De Los Santos, and that pressure from Zepeda will be a problem for him. And if Zepeda pop him, he does not like to get hit.
I'll be honest.
Shakur does not like to get hit.
I don't think he'll run from Zepeda. I'm gonna tell you why I don't think he'll run from Zepeda.
Why?
Zepeda ain't punching like De Los Santos, and he's not punching like a guy like Nakatilia. Those guys are concussive, one punch. like turn your lights off punches.
Okay.
Zepeda's a guy that methodically breaks you down. He's got leaky defense. You even saw in the first couple rounds, Maxi Hughes landing those left hands down the middle. Shakur's gonna land that punch consistently, and he will come forward. And I think it'd be a good fight.
Listen,
I don't think he would run as much as you think.
I'm gonna say it like this. I remember you from the Last Dance. You didn't do shit the Last Dance. I don't care what
I don't do that.
That's
not how I judge
I'm sorry. This guy right here, and only because it's Zepeda. Zepeda is a pressure fighter. Will come on you, he's gonna fucking smother you.
I don't.
Can you handle the smothering and the pressure from Zepeda? If you think that Zepeda's gonna, Steve's gonna sit there and stand there and fight with him, you out of your damn mind. I'm not saying I'm not gonna
I'm
favor
trying
Steve.
to tell you in advance.
I tell you,
Shakur Stevenson is gonna beat the fucking dog.
he don't like to get hit, Brendan.
Them guys that he ran from are one punch hitters. This guy not a one punch guy.
Right.
He has to break you down.
Right.
He's not gonna run against no damn Zepeda.
Listen, he don't like to get hit. Zepeda hits him with them hard punch in the body. He gonna be a bitch.
You just talking.
Just like it was like
you don't even believe it.
Just like De Los Santos, he was a bitch. That was afraid, and he backed up.
Why you being disrespectful to Shakur Stevenson?
No, I'm calling the way I see it. You're from Newark, New Jersey. I was from Jersey City, from New Jersey when I first came to Puerto Rico. Ford is from fucking Cameron, New Jersey. Show up, nigga. Show up.
Chill.
I'm not saying it in a bad way. I'm saying you gotta show up. You're as good as your last dance. Yeah. He gotta show up, and Zepeda's gonna bring it that pressure, Mexican pressure, and I don't think it's gonna be as easy as you think. I could be wrong.
You crazy. Hyro, you thought Jamel Herring once upon a time was gonna beat Shakur Stevenson.
Hyro, stick to your PBC fighters. They'll fight once a year, and then talk to me. Okay, PBC Lions? Talk to me when your fighters fight more than once a year.
Okay? Y'all got Pops on fire right now.
Okay?
The Heineken,
I still like you, Hyro.
He on fire. You got the Heineken in the system.
Yeah.
I don't think Shakur is gonna run against Zepeda. Zepeda don't punch like that. He only runs against guys that punch. He's not punching like that.
Name me a fight.
You said Shakur.
Okay, name me a fight that Shakur's fought that put pressure on him like a Zepeda. I come forward like that. Name me a fighter that he's done that with. Please don't tell me about this guy from Top Rank that was Shakur's girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever.
Joey Gonzalez?
Yeah, please don't even compare him to that. What I'm saying.
He fought Oscar Valdez. Oscar Valdez tried to fight him. Oscar Valdez.
That's a different style of fighter.
I know, but
Valdez don't come forward as hard as Zepeda. That's why I like Zepeda. But you always tell me, Pop, you like this comic.
All I'm trying to say is all them guys that you guys are saying he ran against, those are guys who can actually punch. They're one punch guys. They have one punch power. Zepeda don't got one punch power. And Zepeda's defense is extremely leaky. Shakur is going to be landing that straight left hand down the middle literally from the first round. He's going to land it from the first round. You're going to be very surprised when they fight.
I'm riding with Zepeda.
All right.
I like Shakur, but Shakur disappointed me last fight, and he's been talking too much. That's all he fucking does is talk. How great he is, how this and that.
I mean,
Zepeda is going to take care.
I gotta check you. You can't say he's a three-division champion. You don't just.
Are these trinkets or these real belts? Are these trinkets or these real belts? Answer me that first.
They were WBO.
Are they trinkets?
WBC.
Are they trinkets?
Oscar Valdez.
Oscar Valdez was
legitimate champion.
I'm going to ask you that. The belts he's got, are those trinkets or the championship belts?
He says, Pops didn't learn his lesson from the Haney Prograis fight. Shakur will do the same to Zepeda.
Oh,
you're not learning your lesson, man.
Okay. Yeah, hey, you might be right, Easy Box. I'm not disagreeing with you. Respect to your comment. But I just think that I like that pressure that he smothers you. I don't think that Zepeda's going to allow Shakur to come in there and just jab his way and use his athleticism and all that shit.
I'm telling you, though, he's not going to – you think that he's going to beat him with just a jab? I'm telling you the punch that's going to be landing the whole fight.
What's that?
The straight left hand right down the middle. The looping left hand right around the guard. Okay. The whole time.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. You said
it. He went nice.
Yeah, you're going crazy.
Yeah, I'm just having fun, man. That's all. I'm trying to make a lot. I think, honestly, Shakur is a special talent. I'm not going to disagree about that. I'm just a big fan. I'm a big fan of both of them, to be honest. I just don't know what Shakur's gonna be in the next fight.
Now I want to check the pulse of the chat because one of the fights I want to see for Shakur, if Navarrete gets this belt against Branchik, I want to see Navarrete versus Shakur. Now I think Shakur,
But then Navarrete turned it down already.
I think Shakur will outbox Vacar Navarrete, but I don't think it's a mismatch. I think it's a fight where Navarrete's his unorthodox ways, his conditioning, these kind of things, it's gonna give Shakur some problems early in the fight. Right? But I think.
But I'm saying,
do you guys think it's a mismatch?
No, I don't think it's a mismatch. But I don't know. I don't know what Shakur I'm gonna see. If he gets hit hard, he's gonna run away. So I don't know what I'm gonna see him.
Why do you guys say who do you guys say? Who you guys got between Abdullah and Kid? I personally got Kid because I feel he already faced adversity early in his career and he's ready for a good step up.
No, what I'm saying from Abdullah right now is the maturity and that meanness in him. He's gonna get worse and better.
The problem I will
go for I like Kid Austin and I'm a big fan of him. I favor him in a lot of fights, but not against him.
For Scofield, I think his problem in an Abdullah fight would be that he's very reliant upon his athleticism and he leaps in a lot. Mm-hmm. And with somebody who throws, when I say razor sharp, I mean steak knife punches.
Yeah. You
can't be making no defensive lapses against Abdullah leaping in like that because you're already he will already be doing the work for him. Because if the guy has all this momentum leaping at you, you don't even gotta throw the punch hard. You can just place the shot. He's already got his momentum going towards you, and he's on his ass.
I mean, Kid Austin.
I think Kid Austin has some things to work on as does Abdullah, but I got Abdullah on that fight.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm right, but I like Kid Austin. I'm a big fan of his. I think he's still got more maturity. But Abdullah, in my opinion, when I've seen the last couple of fights, the way his meanness come out and the way he's finishing people, I think he's gonna be better and better as more fights go on. He's gonna be a problem.
My guy Adam says Pops is more entertaining than Shakur. That's 100.
Yeah. I love it. Thank you from Australia. I think he is. What's the name?
Yeah. Shakur will run against Zepeda. Shakur is a sensitive female in the ring. He hates to be hit.
Yeah. Tell him, Rocky.
Zepeda is a
Tell him, Rocky. I'm with you, Rocky.
Yeah, he is a volume puncher, but Shakur Stevenson doesn't run from volume punchers.
He don't like to get hit by them.
Shakur Stevenson runs from guys who actually have one punch power. They don't got one punch power, and Zepeda has leaky defense. I think you guys can be very surprised.
You see what Rocky says today? He's a sensitive female. I believe that.
I hope they make that fight.
Because when Del Santos punched him, he backed up and he never went near him again. I'm with Rocky on this one. I'm sorry to say. I might be wrong, but that's what I'm riding with.
Anthony Mazzano says, Pops and BC. Let's say this happens. Del Santos beats Valenzuela. Navarrete beats Zepeda, and they fight each other. Who wins the fight and who do you think has a better chance against Tank? So if De Los Santos, so basically he's asking who do you think will win between Edwin De Los Santos and Vacar Navarrete?
Navarrete, De Los Santos got the power. We know that already. I think he got more power than Navarrete. But does he have the volume punching like Navarrete to get more points and to favor him in the fight?
Yeah.
What would you say?
I'll go with
I think I would go. I'll go
Navarrete.
Man, I like De Los Santos, but I'd have to go with the volume punching and the points.
Milton Doobie says, I like to see another Chavez Taylor type war in 130, 140 weight class. Well, I'll tell you this. We kind of had that when I was up there in upstate New York earlier in the month when Raymond Ford fought Comesaw. That was a classic fight. Mm-hmm. I mean, it wasn't 130, it was featherweight, but you got a Chavez Taylor type ending.
Yeah.
You know, that was a great fight. Still talking about it 2 weeks later. Still talking about it. So that's how you know it was a great fight. Liam Walsh put hands on Navarrete. Shakur beat Navarrete like he stole something.
I'm not gonna say that.
Shakur Stevenson.
I don't know his heart. I don't know his heart anymore. He gets hit. He becomes the
Rocky, but you're wrong though. You can't say he's a hole against punches. Oscar Valdez is a puncher, and Shakur put him on his ass and beat him easy.
No, Brendan.
Valdez can punch.
He fought old Valdez. Okay.
No.
This is what I
didn't. He didn't fight old Valdez.
Okay.
He fought Valdez. When Valdez was a champion, legitimate champion, just beat Burchell. Come on, don't do that. Don't diminish. Let's not diminish Oscar Valdez because you don't like how he
don't get me wrong.
We're not doing that.
No, I like Valdez, but I'm not going to sit here and give a lot of credit to Shakur Stevenson on what he did with Valdez. We're talking about Shakur Stevenson getting hit. He does not like to get hit, Brendan. He does not like to get hit.
Can crack. Okay, just get it through your head. Zepeda ain't punching like that. He's an accumulation puncher. Nakatilia and De Los Santos, who he ran against, are one-punch guys. They're dudes that they can lose 8 rounds and they can touch you, and that's it.
Zepeda?
No. Listen, please listen. Listening is fundamental.
Okay.
Shakur Stevenson ran. He had 2 bad performances, right, where people say he ran.
Right.
The opponents were De Los Santos and Nakatilia.
There you go.
Those are fighters that they could lose 6-7 rounds and they can cut your lights off with one punch. Those are the guys he ran against. Zepeda is not like those guys. Zepeda is a volume puncher.
Okay.
Shakur does not run against volume punchers.
But as the fight goes on, he becomes stronger and he goes to that bar and breaks him down. And if he hits Shakur in a way that he doesn't like it, he's going to back off like a bitch.
Hyro says, Pops doesn't like slick black fighters. That's why. Thank you, Hyro. Thank you for telling them. Thank you for keeping it all the way a
Well,
spade.
he's black Puerto Rican, so get it right, Hyro. I'm just joking, Hyro.
Zepeda versus Navarrete.
Oh my God. That'd be good fight.
Navarrete.
Yeah. But Zepeda's going to be in there for that fight. I'll tell you that right now.
Philippi 413 says, Shakur doesn't like feeling Everlast, point blank, period. Nobody
Thank
likes
you, Philippi 413. Thank you. He right what he's saying. He's saying the same thing what I've been saying and what Rocky's been saying. The same exact thing. He doesn't like to get hit. If I go in the ring with him and I punch him out one time with my left, even if that's the only time I'm going to hit him hard, he's going to back up like a bitch.
I really hope they make Zepeda versus Shakur, just because a lot of you guys in the chat and this guy right here are going to finally learn boxing. You guys are going to really learn boxing.
No, Brandon, he doesn't like to
when
get hit.
Shakur fights Zepeda,
You see what you did to
you guys are going to learn that you don't know what you think you know, and you're going to find out the hard way.
Okay, but he hasn't shown me one last dance what he did. He backed up like a bitch.
You're making a mistake.
No, you're saying
you're making a mistake.
No, what you're saying is Shakur reacts to that to one punch, power punches that will hurt you.
Those are the guys you
I can understand that.
Now, if you said Tank, if you said BT, Shakur's gonna run from Tank, I said, yeah, probably, because Tank will cut your lights off with one punch, but not William Zepeda. Stop.
No,
stop.
No,
defense,
the volume,
stop.
As the fight goes on, he gets stronger and he gets better. Tank, my question with Shakur is, it's his last fight, and I'm gonna say with any opponent, he does not like to get hit. He doesn't like to get hit.
Who likes getting hit?
No. He doesn't like when you hit. Like if I go in the ring right now and I hit that motherfucker, you look at me there. Oh, he's a short motherfucker, 4'11" or whatever. He can't do shit. And I hit that motherfucker once. He's gonna back up like a bitch. That's exactly what he showed me in that fight. That's how I was because he showed me a different fighter. He showed me that he doesn't like that. So if I can bring it to you whether I'm an underdog or not and push you back like a bitch, you're not gonna walk in with my fire again because you know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna knock you the fuck out.
Well, you don't think he's good friends with Raymond Ford.
I don't care about that shit.
No, but listen.
I don't care about
You don't think maybe Raymond Ford can help him find the pocket?
I don't care about Raymond Ford. I don't care that. I'm telling you what Shakur disappointed me last time. And I don't.
You can't do that.
He ran like a bitch in the media. He didn't man up. Hold on. He didn't. Hold on, Brendan.
You can't just judge fighters.
He didn't man up. He didn't man up.
That's the dumbest shit.
No, Brendan. He didn't man up from the media. He got away for a while because he couldn't handle the heat from the fucking media. Yeah, he faced them. Yeah, no. But that was the end of that. He didn't man up.
What about when because MEZ BX, listen, he watches us. He hears it live. He knows what you say. He knows what I say.
Yeah.
You were saying all this about Devin. When Devin fought Regis, you had a lot to say about Regis is gonna go in there and punch him up, and then guess what happened?
No,
Regis got punched up.
But we're talking about Shakur.
No, but it's the same thing.
But I accept that. I expected that.
You had to. He lost. You had to.
No.
That's like saying.
No.
That's like BT. You had to. You gave him for credit. I had to. He lost.
There's a difference.
What's the point?
There's a difference because Shakur's supposed to be the dog of the division. Supposed to do all this shit, all this talent, all this defense, and once Del Santo punch you one time and hit him one time, boom! That bitch ran like a motherfucker and stayed like that the whole fight. That's what I'm going with. I'm going with what he did last. And if another guy does the same thing and punch him one time,
dumb. That's dumb.
He's done.
Going off of what fighters did. Hold on. Going off of what fighters did in the last fight is why a lot of people were wrong about Parker versus Zhang. And it's even, and I raise my hand, it's even why a lot of people were wrong about Raymond Ford versus Komotov.
But we're not talking about that. I pay with Komotov also, and Raymond.
A lot of people did
wrong. But what I'm saying is, Shakur is supposed to be this fucking elite at his division.
And he is. No, and he is.
He's not elite.
And
he don't have the heart.
You may not,
He don't have the heart.
You may not like how he fights. You may not get excited about his fights. But guess what? That kid is elite. I don't care what you say. That kid is elite.
He don't like to get hit.
There's a reason why
you can't say he's elite.
There's a reason why we've been talking about it for almost half an hour.
You can't say he's elite if somebody punch him in the fight from one time and he backs up like a bitch the whole time. And then you could be a tough motherfucker from honestly. So me and him go fight all the time.
Honestly,
for the last dance that Shakur did.
I really hope they make this fight happen. If there's a fight I want to happen, just so you guys can learn that you don't know what you think you know, and he don't know what he think he knows.
I do know. He don't like to get hit.
You don't know.
He don't. When the Delos Santos pushed him one time, what did he do, Brendan? What was he supposed to do? What's the Delos Santos? He's supposed to go back and fight that motherfucker for wrong. He didn't do it the whole fight. He ran like a bitch. Stevenson, and respect to him, I like him. He's talented, but he showed me a different heart. You can't be a real killer and act like one and not do it right when you get hit.
You're not getting the point.
Okay.
You're yelling like a fucking deranged lunatic, and you're missing the point.
What's the point?
You're putting on a good show.
No, I'm being real.
No, you're putting on a good show.
This ain't no show.
And people are enjoying it.
I'm calling it the way I see it.
And look, I'm trying to. You still missing the point.
What's the point?
You please listen.
Okay.
Shakur Stevenson, when he ran, it was against guys who had one punch power. Guys that you actually have to be cautious with, because if you get hit the wrong way, your lights will get turned out. Zepeda is not that kind of a fighter. Zepeda is a guy where you gotta sit there and you gotta take a bunch of punches, and that's not Shakur Stevenson is gonna wipe him out. It's gonna be an easy fight. It's gonna be one of his easiest
My whole
fights.
point of the discussion isn't even about Zepeda. It's that he doesn't like, once you hit him one time and then hit him in a hard way that he doesn't like,
Depends on who it is.
He's gonna run back. You're supposed to come from a tough neighborhood. You're supposed to be tough, and you're supposed to back up.
That doesn't matter. I told you.
I'm gonna say it again.
Let me cut you off. That I've told you many times. All that I'm from New York, I'm from New Jersey, I'm from Mexico. None of that shit matters. It's all about what's in your spirit,
right?
Because there's been fighters that are that prove they don't have the dog in them from every part of the world. Right. So it don't matter where you're from. It's about what's in here. It's about the individual. It's about the spirit of the fighter. Shakur Stevenson is going to beat the brakes out of William Zepeda, and you're gonna look like a fool.
Okay,
please, I'm trying to help you.
No, I'm not disagreeing. What I'm saying to you is, what Shakur showed me a part of him that I didn't expect. I'll put it that way. Okay, he got hit hard with whoever fucking fighter was. I don't care if it's a woman that hit him with a bat, whatever, and he ran away like.
I'm gonna clip this whole segment.
Okay,
this is segment worthy. I'm gonna clip this when this live is done.
This is what I'm saying. I like Shakur Stevenson. Don't get me wrong, he's a talented fighter. But what I seen from Shakur Stevenson in his last fight showed me something that I didn't expect from him.
What did you see?
I see him get punched one time, and he ran the whole time.
So can I ask you a question?
And don't see that was defense. That was no defense.
But can I ask you a question?
If somebody punched, look, I got no teeth, right? If somebody punched me the fuck out, I might lose these motherfuckers, but I'm going to knock you the fuck out back.
Can I ask you a question? Why didn't Delos Santos just hit him then?
What happened?
Why didn't Delos Santos just hit him?
Because he kept running.
So why didn't he cut the ring off?
Who?
Delos Santos.
So I chased him as much as he could. He couldn't do so much because Steven Hughes is talented. He has his
Paul Butler ran from Iowa for 11 and a half rounds and still got stopped.
Okay, but we're talking about. I'm just telling you about in general. Steven's got to show him something.
Must not be that
Who's
good.
Stevenson fighting next?
We don't know yet.
That's what I'm talking about. He want to talk about all the excuses and all this shit and talk about everybody else. And I'm the best and I'm all this, and he ain't doing jack shit. But if he gets in the ring with me, I guarantee you I'm going to hit that motherfucker.
When you come from the trenches, I don't want to hear all that because there's been fighters that came from the trenches.
I'm from the trenches.
Listen.
I'm telling you
there's been plenty of fighters that came from the trenches. When they got punched in their shit, they gave it the I come from nothing. I come from this. And then when they got punched in their shit by somebody who came to fight, they folded.
Okay,
so I don't want to hear about all that.
So do you? Do you agree that that's what happened with Steven Dos Santos?
Huh?
Do you agree with that with Dos Santos?
Rocky said you lost your credibility when you said Odebek will beat Ford, and you also said Ergachev want to give him tears. But I said Parker would beat but I said Parker would beat Zhang and got that right. I said Crawford, and I picked the round Crawford would stop Spence. So what? You can't get a prediction wrong?
No.
The Ergachev prediction was trash, but the Komatov 4-1, I actually had, even though he lost. Most people that picked Komatov by knockout. I didn't pick him by knockout. I picked him by decision.
Yeah.
So
I'm just saying, like
I was close. The referee waved it off.
My son tells me that all the time, and he I'm not. I respect my son's opinion.
I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this. I ain't got no Shakur Stevenson fights wrong.
No.
I ain't got no wrong.
No, but what I'm getting at is, we don't know what Shakur Stevenson going to see next fight. Somebody might punch him hard again. He might run away again. I don't care what talent he got. He didn't show me that. He did not show me the quality of fighter when he came to the big dance and outdo this fucking Dominican fighter. He didn't. I'm sorry to say.
BT, how was it trash? Odebek would have won if the ref. I'm not going to discredit Raymond Ford. I feel like Odebek's leg gave out on him. He lost the fight. You can't. I'm consistent with this. I'm very consistent with this when it comes to any fighters. You can't put the referee in a position to make a tough call, because if the referee is in a position to make a tough call and they make that tough call, then that's on you, the fighter. So I feel like Odebek would have won. He was up on the cards. It was what it was. He lost. I was wrong. It was what it was. We're not gonna do that. All right, Harold.
You say
You're blocked.
why?
You're blocked, Harold.
You guys always go with this.
You're blocked.
What do you do now?
Know what I'm saying? Because Harold, you get more fights wrong than anyone. Nah, it doesn't matter, because Julio Cesar Chavez is from Mexico, and what he quit in fights.
Yeah.
So that doesn't matter.
I mean, we're not. Everybody got their own opinion. That's why we're talking boxing. I respect everybody's opinion.
Rhea Abbey getting his ass beat. They didn't stop it until the 8th round. Yet Odebek turns back and they stop it.
Yeah,
but Odebek was the house fighter.
Yeah, and the golden rule in boxing is you don't never turn your back on any fighter. I will say that was a big mistake by Odebek. And I will say one thing. He, in my opinion, he was handicapped. No excuse. He got beat. I had him favored to win, and he didn't do it. Respected for it, but he turned his back on the fighter. You just don't do that because you're still up for gaming, and that's where he steps in. But whatever.
Shinobi says, I'm excited for Bam versus Gallo. When do you think it will get announced? Apparently, from Robert Garcia's academy, everything is signed and agreed on. They're just waiting on Gallo. It's a good fight. This is the last guy that Bam has to beat from that era.
Are you serious?
I mean, he's not going to fight Romo Gonzalez, but he already beat Quadras, already beat Ron Versailles. So from that era, 115, already beat all those guys. He cleared it out.
He beat Quadras too?
He beat him. Yeah, he didn't beat him. He beat him in 2022.
Holy shit.
So, yeah. Your brother's here. He said, don't block me.
Hey, what's going on, bro? Love
he
you.
said you wouldn't understand that if
bless.
you ain't from the trenches. Listen, man, I want this. Listen, I knew plenty of people from the trenches.
Yeah,
some of the biggest pussies I met in my life are from the trenches. None of that matters. It's all about what's inside of you.
Okay, Brendan. But
listen, when you get in the boxing ring, I've sparred. Listen. I've sparred people from middle class neighborhoods. I've sparred people from the trenches. Some of the toughest people I ever sparred. Listen. Devin Haney's not from the trenches. Devin Haney's not from the trenches. Okay, so perfect example. Regis Prograis is from New Orleans, Louisiana. He was from Katrina, all that stuff. The trenches. When he fought Devin Haney ain't from the trenches. He grew up in Vegas. His dad was rich. His dad's from the trenches. But what happened? The kid that wasn't from the trenches, that just grew up in the boxing gym, beat the shit out the guy from the trenches. So none of that shit matters.
No, what he's saying is the
guy. Can it play a small factor? Can it play a small factor in the fight? Like if somebody came from a tough background, if the fight is even who wants it more, yes. Being from tough circumstances can give you that extra desire to win. Tyson Fury, the lineal heavyweight champion of the world, he ain't from no tough background. Wilder's from Alabama. What happened? Wilder got his ass beat. So none of that matters.
Yes, it does matter.
It doesn't matter.
How you say that?
People like to romanticize it. No. People like to romanticize it. Chris Algieri has a college degree and he's from Long Island, New York, middle class. Became champ. Beat Provodnikov. Provodnikov was Russian.
Like you say, he from Long Island, New York. He from New York City with a pool.
He went to college. He has that. He has a degree in clinical nutrition, and he beat the dude from a war-torn country. I don't want to hear that. People like to listen. No. People like to romanticize boxing as a poor man's sport that's how boxing is marketed. But that ain't the reality. No, anybody who's really stepped foot in that square circle knows none of that shit matters.
But how about we can't judge every person.
It's all about the individual.
Anybody from the hood.
It's all about
anybody from the barrio. We can't do that. But what we can do say the majority, the high percentage of them are going to stand up and fight for what they think is right, and they're going to fight their hearts out.
All I'm saying is this. Doesn't matter.
It does matter.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't.
Yes, it does. I just explained it to you. You're just not listening to me. There's been more. I'm trying to explain to you, Brendan, that
Montana love from the ghetto. Did being from the ghetto help? Did being from the ghetto help Montana love against Liam Paul? Liam Paul ain't from the ghetto.
A high percentage of people that actually come from a hungry place where they only eat bread, so they're hitting steak and cheese. They're gonna fight and they're gonna do what they gotta do and they're gonna show out.
Rafael Espinoza comes from a wealthy family in Mexico, never went through no struggles in his life. But guess what? When shit got hot in there against Robeisio Ramirez and it was time to bite down on that gum shield and fight, guess what? The little rich kid from Mexico, he beat the Cuban. He had the grit. So all I'm trying to say is, look, doesn't matter.
It does.
It matters this much.
No.
What really matters? Hold on.
It matters on the individual.
No. What
it matters? On
you know what
individual.
matters? You know what matters? What matters is it's about how the fighter applies himself day in and day out in the gym. Do you work hard? Do you have attention to detail? Are you disciplined? Do you stay away from the women? Can you not do drugs? Can you stay out the club? These are the things that really matter.
No, it doesn't matter. That's
part
of it.
You're saying that doesn't matter? You're saying that being from the ghetto is more important than your day-to-day training.
No. If your background and environment, you eating fucking bread and water every motherfucking day, and you finally find something that's gonna make you get out of the ghetto.
That matters this much. That matters this much.
You're saying that's like a facade and it's not real.
That matters this much.
It is
because
real.
There's plenty of fighters that
you use that motivation to get forward.
I've already given you 5 examples of guys who came from ridiculously tough circumstances and fought guys that came in good circumstances, and it didn't fucking matter. All I'm trying to say is what matters most is how the fighter through all this. What I'm trying to say is what matters the most is how the fighter applies himself in the gym. All right, you could be from the ghetto, you could be from rich, you could be poor, middle class. It's about your application to the sport.
Right,
that's what matters.
Okay, but what's gonna motivate you to apply yourself better in the gym, Brendan?
It depends.
There you go.
It depends. So it depends. People are motivated by different things. Some people are motivated by money. Some people are motivated by taking care of their family. Some people are motivated by fame. Some people are motivated by God. It could be a number of things.
So you're saying coming from the ghetto don't mean shit?
When it comes down to getting in that square circle and beating the man across you, it means fuck all. I don't think it means anything.
Yeah, it does mean something.
It means this much. It means this much.
Maybe
it means this much.
Maybe a high percentage.
So then why? Okay. So then why couldn't Pete Dobson throw a couple more punches to beat Conor Ben? He's from the Bronx. Conor Ben's from Essex. Why couldn't Pete Dobson?
You know why? Because he fucking didn't take it to the way he should.
It doesn't matter.
If I go in there the way I am, toothless, fucking mental for the war, and I go there and fight, it's all with your heart and how you.
All right. So look, my man right here says. D4 says, bro, it does matter. How can you do all that when you have bills and life problems, street problems, fighting every day, no good food? Okay, now that's a whole different. You didn't say that. Y'all was talking about being from the ghetto. You didn't talk about the problems that come with being from the ghetto. You just said being from the ghetto.
But he's breaking it to you down like that, man. I'm a firm believer.
Okay, there is plenty. I know plenty of fighters whose names that weren't even relevant enough to mention on this live. They had all those problems. They didn't make it. Want to know why? You want to know what it is? Because let me tell y'all something. People like to make excuses and blame why things do or don't happen for them. I'm not like that. I'm a professional. If whether you come from the ghetto, the middle class, or you're rich, you didn't get to where you wanted to get to in life because you didn't have it in your heart to do it. Okay. And it didn't matter what your circumstances.
So here we go again.
Because if you really had it in your heart to do it, you would have found a way.
No, but you basically contradict yourself. You're right what you're saying. If you come from a motherfucking ghetto where you don't have shit, hold on.
Doesn't matter.
Where you don't have shit.
When it comes to winning a fight, that doesn't matter.
Yes, it does. Muhammad Ali or whoever the great fights are.
Muhammad Ali's not from the ghetto, just so you know.
Where he's from?
He's not from the ghetto.
Where he's from?
He's from Louisville, Kentucky. He's from a small town that's from the ghetto, though. He's not from the ghetto.
How you know?
Because I read his. I know about Muhammad Ali. He's not from the ghetto.
Too, but what I'm getting at is you can't say that.
I am saying it.
A lot of people.
Calvin Brock. Calvin Brock and Vladimir Klitschko both had degrees and fought for the heavyweight championship of the world.
Right, that's them.
I mean, granted,
Klitschko
from Ukraine.
I'm saying the percentage. Let's go for percentage. If you come from somewhere you don't have nothing, you can't tell me that's not motivation for you to be a better fighter and get in the fight all day long. No.
He says Pete Dobson got to work tomorrow. Man, hold on. You want to talk Pete Dobson? Hold on. You want to talk Pete Dobson? Look. I got a picture of Pete Dobson on my wall, and you know what that is right there? Those are my losing betting tickets on Pete Dobson for the fight. So don't talk to me about Pete Dobson. I like Pete Dobson, and guess what? Since y'all want to talk Pete Dobson, the other day Pete Dobson was on the boats partying, living it up with his buddy for his birthday. Okay. You know what I told Pete? What are you celebrating? Get in the gym, man.
Yeah. Right, Brandon.
You didn't win the fight.
No.
Go get back in the gym. Be a professional. Stay in shape so that when they call you, you ready to fight and you could beat a Conor Ben.
Right.
But that don't matter. Like he from the ghetto, but he living better than most rich people.
But you
on the boats, partying, all that stuff.
How did he get that?
By fighting Conor Ben and getting paid and what?
By fighting and motivating.
I like Pete.
So you gotta give it to
Pete's one of our favorite fighters.
This discussion can go on and on and on, but yeah, whatever. We're not gonna win the discussion, so. On to the next.
And you know what? I'm gonna say it like this: if you from the ghetto, if you from them sticks, if you from the trenches, then guess what? That should put that battery in your back even more to get your shit right. Like get your shit all the way right. Honestly, you should, because you're already against the odds.
No,
you can't be
okay,
normal.
but Brendan, what you're saying is basically contradicting what you're also saying. Yours just said right now what you said makes sense, right? But you're also saying I don't agree with it because not every fighter has been that way.
Pete Dobson is a trainer. Yeah, he works at Overthrow Boxing Gym in New York. I know you. I can tell you about Pete Dobson. Like you're talking to the Pete Dobson guy. Like, but listen,
You don't believe in that.
Listen. I'm not gonna like. I don't want to talk down on him because he's my friend. I like Pete, but I'm just using Pete as a point for a greater point, which is being from the ghetto or being rich didn't stop Pete. Like Pete had the choice to live that life of a fighter when he wasn't in camp. When he didn't have the fight sign, God gave him the choice every day.
Brandon,
Eat right, train right.
the motherfucker came from the Bronx, from nowhere.
Come on, man.
What are you talking about?
So Conor got.
He's got a better life now because of his family. No, we're talking about Conor. Conor was born into money. There's different people like in real life that come from rich families or
Yeah,
or
but
their
okay,
fathers and
but
that.
okay,
We get that.
but
But
plenty
you
of-
can't
but
say
again,
you guys come from
plenty
the
of
rough and
guys
rough.
had money and didn't amount to shit in the sport. So what does that mean?
No,
If you have money,
I'm saying to you,
you can go do whatever you want.
No.
You can go why box. you
no.
know?
My whole point to you is the majority. Okay, we'll just say the majority. We won't say everybody. We'll say the majority that comes from a ghetto, el barrio, sea que sea, whatever. They use that as motivation
in
to
layman's
look
terms,
for a
all
better
I'm
life.
trying to
That's what
say
America
is
is.
this.
A land of opportunity.
Listen.
You're gonna use that motivation.
In
You're telling
layman's
me no.
terms, all I'm trying to say is this: being just being from the ghetto, like just being from the ghetto, it couldn't help Regis Prograis stop Devin Haney's jab. It didn't stop Regis Prograis from getting put on his ass by Devin Haney. Devin Haney ain't from the ghetto.
Brendan, but
So I'm saying
let's be
Ali
real.
is not from the ghetto.
Progress got money, had money from all the stuff. He was motivated to fight, to put a better life for himself when he first started.
Prograis?
Yeah.
Okay, and he got his ass whooped by the. That's my point. He got his ass whooped by
No,
the kid
you're
that
missing the
didn't
point.
come from the trenches.
Doesn't
That's my
matter.
point.
No, you're missing the whole point. When he first started boxing, he probably didn't have shit, right? And now he's got money, so even if he lost, he's not gonna lose the same thing that he lost from the beginning. But if he was coming from the hood and he didn't have shit, he wouldn't have any money anyways. He wasn't bothered by losing.
Like you guys aren't getting the point. You guys don't get it. Like
No, you're saying that. Stop saying that.
by the way, I'm saying all this and I'm speaking as somebody who comes from like a lower income background.
I'm with you.
So
Look at me.
I'm not no rich man.
Right.
But I just think that when people start talking all that I'm from the trenches stuff, that's just the way to hype themselves up and give them that
I
mental
don't think
edge.
so.
Like
Not for everybody. Not for everybody. Maybe for some, but not for everybody.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
The higher percentage.
Okay. Want me to give you another example?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you another example of a fighter who didn't grow up nowhere near no damn trenches, and he fought someone from the trenches. And when they fought, none of that shit mattered. And the guy from the trenches got his fucking ass beat. You remember Tim Tszyu versus Tony Harrison?
Yeah.
Tim Tszyu ain't from the trenches, and Tim Tszyu beating the brakes off everyone he fights.
Okay.
So,
but you're missing my point.
what's the point?
The point is, we'll go to Harrison now. Okay. Harrison came from nowhere. He's still teaching kids to this day in the neighborhood.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when he fought Tim Tszyu, who wasn't from the trenches. Because the initial premise of this argument was that being from the hood and being from the ghetto, that makes a big difference in a fight. That don't mean motherfucking nothing.
He had a great fight with Charlo and a great fight with Zoo. But the problem
I'm not talking about Tszyu. I'm talking about when he fought Tszyu.
He was an old guy at the time, but his success stems whether he wins or lost.
Now you're deflecting. And now you're deflecting.
No.
And you know what? This is also a problem that people from the trenches have. They can't take constructive criticism, and that's why they're still in the trenches. Now, I'm going to change the subject because I already schooled you guys.
No, you didn't. No, you did not school.
I schooled the whole chat.
You're not being open-minded. Because you're right now, you're telling me, you're saying to me, Tim Tszyu schooled the shit out of this guy from Detroit, right? But what you're missing the point is...
can't fight for you.
But what you're missing the point is, Harrison came from Detroit.
Like what's more grounded than Detroit?
The poorest of the poorest.
All I'm saying is the character. Money. It's the character of the individual.
Okay.
And being from the ghetto or middle class, none of that shit matters. It all depends on how you approach the sport of boxing. Nobody else. Your character.
Okay, that's part of it, but that's not all of it.
Because I had to bring it to you. You want to know what's one? You want to know what's one harsh truth people don't want to live with?
What?
that there's people from the trenches that have fucking horrible character, and that's why they still in the trenches. Did you ever think about that one?
That's fine.
But
But that's what they're doing. They keep on working to get better.
No. There's many people that are from the trenches that aren't working.
Okay.
That ain't trying to do better for themselves.
Okay.
And they want to point their finger and they want to say, I didn't make it because of this. And nah, that's not it. You didn't make it because you didn't have it in your heart to make it. And guess what? And guess what? There's a lot of fighters. I'm not gonna say no names, but there's a lot of fighters I know. Hold on. There's a lot of fighters I know in real life here in South Florida that say, "Oh, I didn't make it because of this, and I didn't make it because of that." No, you didn't make it because you didn't have it in your fucking heart to make it. Now I'm gonna change the subject because people got issues with my Matias video, right? Okay. So my thing is this.
Okay, let's go to something else.
All right, and he says, "I ain't in the trenches. I'm in Cali. I came from the trenches." Okay, you came from. God bless you. You made it. I love anybody who could level up the life. Bless you. My whole point is in one sentence is it's not about where you came from.
Yes, it is.
It's about the character of the individual.
If you start
there's plenty of great fighters that didn't grow up in the trenches. The lineal heavyweight champion of the world is not from the trenches.
Okay, where did Oscar De La Hoya start from? Before he got the Olympics?
East Los Angeles. That's a tough area.
Okay, that's where he started from. From there, when did he get to the Olympics? Became what he had to do, and what he had to do, and what he had to do to what he is today, right?
Yeah.
What motivated him to get to where he's at?
Now, as far as Matias, right? As far as Matias, you guys had beef with my Matias video. Don't have beef with me. Have beef with him. He's the one making these shitty offers. If he was making good offers, these guys be fighting him.
No,
y'all got beef with me.
Listen,
and I hate to say it like this because I am Puerto Rican too. But all these Puerto Ricans got an issue with me. Just all I'm doing is reporting the news. All I'm saying is Michelle Rivera and Elvis Rodriguez were in talks to fight him. Why were they in talks to fight him? Because he was supposed to fight Liam Paro. The money wasn't good for Liam Paro the first time, so he went to Michelle Rivera. Wasn't good enough. Went to Elvis Rodriguez. Wasn't good enough. Now who is he negotiating with? Liam Paro. So y'all get mad at the wrong guy. Get mad at him.
No, but the thing I'm gonna say like this.
Get mad at him, man.
You're not gonna. And my point to that is, okay, I do agree 100%. He wasn't getting promoted right by who he was with before, whatever the case was. That might be it. Okay, but this guy has got talent, man. This guy is a killer in the ring. This guy, why would he fight somebody?
He's a killer and he won't.
A lot lower. Why would he fight? Will you stoop down to lower levels when you're not in your level?
Only fight I can get, and I need to stay active, and I need to build a fan base.
No.
Listen, you got to see the bigger picture.
Okay.
He's not seeing his team. I want to say him because I'm sure he's not the one making the decision. He's just training.
So you're saying
they ain't seeing the bigger picture, and the bigger picture is, in comparison to Rivera and Elvis Rodriguez, you ain't no like he's bigger. He's a bigger fighter than them. But if you compare him to Devin Haney and T on these guys,
he will beat the crap out of them.
Doesn't matter. Because from a business standpoint, he ain't moving the needle like that. And the reason he ain't moving the needle like that is because they're playing these tacky-ass games with, I don't want to give him. Listen, man, do you think Matias is a bigger star than Gennady Golovkin was?
No.
Okay, do you know what Golovkin was doing when he couldn't get fights? When Tom Loeffler and him was promoting him? They were overpaying.
He sat his ass down.
No. When he was a contender. When he couldn't get the fights against Sergio Martinez, they were overpaying the Daniel Gills of the world. They were overpaying the Matthew Macklins of the world, and they kept them active. You know what he kept doing? He kept knocking these dudes out over and over and over and over again. And it got to the point where people say, you know what? I want to see Golovkin fight again, and I want to see him fight again. And then they started saying, I want to see Golovkin fight Canelo. And then it got to the point where the public put so much pressure on Canelo that they didn't want to see another fight but Golovkin versus Canelo.
Right.
So Matias finds himself in that same position. Not to say he's as good as Golovkin was in his prime or anything like that, but
he's a fucking nasty beast.
He's not even fighting the guys that he's supposed to beat, supposedly. So my thing is, I like him. I'm a big fan of him.
Why isn't
but I'm not going to sit here and cap.
Why isn't Devin Haney? Why isn't Lomachenko?
Okay.
Why isn't all these motherfuckers?
Lomachenko's not in his weight class.
Okay, whatever. Whoever's at 140, don't stand up and fight him. Tell me that. Tell me why they don't want to fight him. So he's supposed to go down to second grade instead of fighting the third graders because that's available.
Matias didn't want to fight Erguson either, but he did. I don't think Matias would duck anyone when push comes to shove.
Yeah,
like he didn't want to fight him. He wanted to fight Sergey. So look. You know what's funny, right? You're down in Michelle Rivera, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, Michelle Rivera beat Sergey Lipinets his last fight.
Who the fuck is he?
Who is he? I'm gonna tell you who he is.
He ain't no motherfucking killer.
I'm gonna tell you who he is.
Right,
Sergey Lipinets is the guy that Matias wanted to fight instead of fighting Erguson. The IBF had to push Matias to fight Erguson. He wanted to fight the guy that Michelle Rivera beat. So it's okay for Matias to fight Lipinets, but it's not okay for him to fight the guy that beat Lipinets?
I mean, it's a matter of opinion. I just think you're looking at levels. I really do.
They fight the fights for a reason, you know. Make the fights.
Like, okay, you say what you want, but at the end of the day, Matias gonna be a star.
Not if he's not fighting and big timing all the guys that do want to fight him.
Those are low level fighters. It's not worth for me. I don't need to fight them guys.
Michelle Rivera,
he's not
just beat a former world champion in his first fight.
He is not in the level.
Michelle Rivera was a top contender at 35.
But he's not in the same level.
We don't know because they won't fight.
You out of your damn fucking mind. You know.
I think Matias would beat him, but apparently Matias and this team don't think that.
You don't want to waste
That's
your
why
time.
the fighting happening.
Sign the big fights. That's what
he already wasted Liam Paul's time.
Paul didn't know what the fuck he wanted to do.
No.
Backing out.
It's not Paul. It's not Paul. There's a reason why they got to they didn't just get to Rivera and Rodriguez. They got to Rivera and Rodriguez because they weren't offering Liam Paul reasonable money. Now I get it. It's a sport, but look, you got to pay up. You got Eddie Hearn behind you. Eddie Hearn likes to overpay people.
I'm gonna say to you what I've been saying and anything else. If he lowballs you and he pays you $80,000 and he puts his title on the line and you beat his ass, hold on, and you beat his ass. Now it's the same thing we were talking about. Who was the other fighter? And I forgot what weight class it was that didn't do the same shit. He didn't want to fight for a title and he didn't fight for the money because if he wouldn't want to fight, he would have had money for the title.
Henderson Revolt says, BT, why does Matias every fight have to be a knockout, drag-out fights? Can't Matias have stay busy fights? He can, but guess what? Liam Paul was not a stay busy fight.
Well, Brendan's in this comment, in this question right here you're asking, Brendan's right what he's saying. He's basically saying is, regardless of the situation, stay busy and make yourself relevant. That's what.
Because a guy like him, like I'm not talking about in the ring. Now when I make this statement, I'm talking about specifically from a commercial value standpoint, right? Mm-hmm. When you compare his commercial value to T.O., Devin, all those guys,
right.
He's lacking way behind.
Right.
And the only way he's going to bridge that gap and put those guys in a predicament where they are going to fight him is by being the most active and devastating 140-pounder in the world. And you're not going to be doing that.
Prove that.
No, you're not going to be doing that playing these tacky games with the Michelle Rivera and Elvis Rodriguez of the world.
With the money.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, I'm not seeing, look, what I'm not doing is wrong. What I'm not doing is I'm not advocating here saying that Michelle Rivera deserves $500,000 or anything like that. What I'm saying is whatever it takes for them to get in the ring, okay, if you really believe in Matias, go a little bit over that, get them in the ring, have them knock them out, keep them active. Because you got to remember, all these times he was fighting on PBC, he was never the main attraction. He was always an undercard fighter. He never got to fight in Orlando, New York, or the Puerto Rican markets. Now he's got this is a different chapter of his career. He's got Eddie Hearn and DAZN behind him. So the steps he takes now are more important than ever.
He can fight in New York and the Puerto Rican with Belanga. He can fight on the
How?
No,
the weight classes are way off.
No, I'm not saying they fight. I'm saying they'll be in the same card. Not the same fighting each other. Weight class is different. But he can fight the Puerto Rican player.
All right, man. Good to see you.
God bless you, man. Thank you for your comment. Whether we agree or not, God bless you and thank you for supporting us.
All right.
I'm gonna go back. He can fight Belanga. Fight in the Puerto Rican parade in New York. He can go to Puerto Rico and have a nice big card that match can do for all Puerto Ricans. Put it what the other guy's name? The little short guy, all the Puerto Rican guys, and they're gonna make money off of that.
You guys missing the point. You guys.
No, I understand your point.
No. You guys missing the point. You guys are making it seem like I'm saying that Michelle Rivera is gonna beat Matias, and I'm not saying that.
No.
What I'm saying is the end goal in all this for Matias is to get those big fights, those legacy-defining fights with the Haneys and the Teals of the world, right? He has the belt, right? So he should get in a perfect world. He should get those fights without all this bullshit. But guess what, guys? We're not in a perfect world. This is the boxing business, and I know how it works. He's in a position where he needs to be seen, heard as much as possible. He needs to kind of go the Golovkin route where, yeah, okay, maybe they got to overpay some second, third-tier contenders. But guess what? Just as long as he does his job in the ring and gets people excited and keeps calling these guys out and delivering the knockouts and delivering the great shows and building that Puerto Rican fan base up, it's going to get to a point in the near future where guys will have to fight him. But by you sitting here playing these games, hopefully, if he fights Paul, then all, good. So I rank Paul higher than Elvis and Michelle.
So if you were
but the Paul fight ain't even made yet, so we can't even do that.
So if you were a champion, will you fight lower level fighters?
You have to at some point. Every champion has to fight lower.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
If you're out here right now, why would you go fight?
All right. So, okay. Are we going to do that? Hold on. We're going to screen share. Because Pops just said that champions don't ever fight lower level fighters.
I didn't say that.
That's exactly what you just said.
What I'm saying to you.
That's exactly what you just said.
You agree?
So I present to you Bernard Hopkins. He had 6 60-something fights in his career. All right?
Right.
He wasn't fighting the killers all the time. Do you remember Carl Marat? Remember him?
Yeah.
Do you remember his fight with Howard Eastman? You remember his fight with freaking Carl Daniels? Murad Hakar? I mean, come on, man. No fighter.
So
I know
so what
fighter.
is your point, Brendan?
My point is Matias doesn't got time to be playing tacky games with anybody. I don't give a flying fuck what you think will happen with Michelle Rivera and Alex Rodriguez. Make the fight, okay? With one of them two or par or whatever, but just stop doing this. Like, don't be one of these guys. Don't be the Johnny Beck. Like, don't do the Johnny Beck thing where you're using guys' name in the media. Now, anyway, my man D4, he sent the $50 super chat. Shout out to him. He said, "Mad love to you and Pops. Had to send a super chat just to show how real it is." Hey,
thank you so much.
We appreciate you, man.
Thank you, man.
And thank you for supporting us.
And I agree, disagree. It's just boxing, man.
Yeah, we have this.
Sometimes we gotta stir the soup up a little bit.
He's good, right? Because look, I'm a little more reserved than my dad. So my dad be getting like the other side of me. I get hyped.
I'll be talking. I gotta stir the soup once in a while. But I understand what he's saying. He's saying, regardless of what level the fighters are, you gotta make yourself active, knock the guys out, and you will sell yourself better if you do that. I get what you're saying, brother. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying, like, I'm also giving you another point of view. Like, in his mind, he's probably saying, these guys are not on my level. Why should I fight them?
Because the champion. Okay, so you're saying
thank you so much again.
God bless you. You're saying all the champions, right? You're saying all the champions, right? Devin Haney's got a fight with Ryan, correct? That's scheduled, right? That hasn't been canceled yet. That's April, so he's tied up. T.O. is trying to fight in Honduras.
You know what the fuck he wants to do.
He's trying to fight in Honduras. The purse probably won't be big to fight in Honduras. I don't think Subriel and the team take that fight. I don't think T.O. would want to fight him in Honduras because they'll make neither fighter will make no money in that fight. So T.O. is all over the place. So okay.
So why
and then
you
you got
Puerto Rican
no,
time.
that's not gonna happen. And then you said Devin. Who's the other champion? Who was I missing? Devin, T.O., Subriel, and I know I'm missing one. Who's the other champion, guys? Help me out here.
140.
I'm 140. I'm missing it right now. Maybe one of them is vacant, but like all the champions. Let me see. 140. 140. The other champion is Rolly. Rolly's fighting Cruz. Okay, so Rolly's fighting Cruz. Lopez is Nobody's available. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Nobody's really available.
So take a stay busy fight with the low.
So take a stay busy fight, and you know you gotta overpay one of these guys to get in the ring. Okay, overpay them, knock them out, move on. Yeah. Get the hype going. But
so you're saying the more knockouts, it will be more started for him.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. But
I got you.
Look, guys, we gave you guys 2.5 hours. We appreciate all the contributions from Philippian Sport 13 and my man D4R.
Yeah, thank you all guys for your support.
Thank you guys for support.
Everything. We might not agree with everything, but it's boxing. That's what we're here for.
That's what we're here for. So you guys take care, be blessed. Let me see. This is day 57 in our 90-day series. So day 57. Tomorrow's day 58. Wow. Who knows what we'll talk about? But
thank you so much.
The next live fight reaction, guys, I'm pretty sure will be next Saturday. I'm gonna say Dalton Smith versus Jose Zepeda. So that'll be a UK card. Be a little early in the day, but should be a lot of fun.
God bless you.
God bless you guys. Take care. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just kidding. So until next time, take care, guys.